Hello, hello, hello. Let's do Extreme E. See if that works. It's supposed to work. Extreme E. Did I? Extreme E. I think I spelled it right. Radio edit. So, content of your tweet is invalid. Oh. Sorry, I'm off screen. I'm off screen. Content of your tweet is invalid. Hello, 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 Stuttering John. You're back, Stuttering. So I got to do several things. Sorry, going around a couple places here. I hope this works. Please, please work. Hot diggity, it worked. Okay, so let me close that Twitter. Okay. Radio edit. Stuttering John. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? My loyal Twitch person, my Twitcher that doesn't talk. Welcome. YouTube. Is that Lyndon, not Baines? I think it's Lyndon, not Baines. Down to 1. Twitch is loyal. YouTube is not so much. Twitch, can you let me know why you don't talk? I mean, I guess you would be talking if you told me why you weren't talking, but I'd love to find out. It just doesn't, my mind doesn't compute. You know, are you too shy? Okay, so let me go back to Twitter here. Let's go profile, not profile. Home, maybe home. Then extreme, E live, extreme E. So it says 6 hours, 13 minutes, and 14 seconds. But I think there's something going on sooner. Do I have it right here? It's over here. So there's a qualifying round 1. Hey, how's everybody going? I guess I can pause that for now, right? What's it called? A break. I'm not feeling it. Now hide. Is that hide from everybody or just from the screen? Anyway. Okay, so Saturday, May 13th, round 3, qualifying round 1, and it says 20 to 21:30. It says timing's displayed in your own time zone. I'm amazed how they know that. But it says 20 to 21:30, which is 8 to 9:30 p.m., which I don't think it's Saturday the 13th. I think they're talking about the day before. Oh, yeah, okay. So this was going on last night, but it's also going on tonight for Sunday, May 14th. There's a qualifying round 1 of 20 to 21:20. Because later they have final program 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. And that's got to be, you know, the respective day, Saturday and Sunday. So 20 hours and 21:30 hours has to be the night before, right? I mean, there's no other way to read that. Now, I've seen their live stream before. Watch. How and when to watch. Relive the action. Live timing. Please note the data contained in this page is wholly owned. Okay. We use our own cookies necessary for navigation. Okay, accept. Poof. Extreme E, Hydrid X Pre Round 03 Grand Finale. And now it says 50 minutes and 7 seconds counting up. Well, I'm going to present that. I'm going to get that on their screen, but it looks like, there's a lot of challenges with it. It's not current. It seems like it's done. The 50 minutes and 36 seconds in the upper right is concerning me a bit. Because if it was counting from when this ended, it should be, 18 and a half hours, or 16 hours. It should be 16 hours ago, not 50 minutes ago. 51, yeah, that just turned over 51 minutes ago. Anyway, a lot of these are the same people. X44 is, who's 44? I think Nico Rosberg, and then Andretti, and then Carl, I should know who that is. Chip Ganassi and Rosberg. Oh, no, 44. Sorry, Lewis Hamilton. Big mistake. Sorry. So I'm going to go. I don't search YouTube very often on my big screen. I don't know what I call it. Usually call it my TV monitor or my TV. And I don't usually search on that, but sometimes when I randomly search somewhere else, then I usually search, something does come up. So I'm going to search Extreme E and then live. Oh, that's what I should be doing on YouTube. But I mean, that's where I'm going to search it here. Your current live streams. That's me. Okay. Extreme E live. Extreme E comes up. And then my stream comes up as live. Okay. Round 03, highlights, redemption race, and grand finale 7 hours ago. One day ago, 2 months ago, 2 months ago, 1 day ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago, 2 months ago. Well, there's a whole bunch of 2 months ago. Must have been the last race. Okay, let's see here. 2023 Extreme E calendar. International people call it calendar. We call it a schedule, but it could not have reduced to 3, right? So supposedly this is at 8, but I can't, find much. So present, wait, stop screen. And present, share screen. Okay, this is the calendar. It's clunky at best. It's really clunky. Okay. So I'm going to go full screen layout in case you can read it. So full screen layout, and then I'm going to go off screen so I can read it. But it is clunky. With my disabilities, this drives me crazy that it's not easy to navigate and it doesn't stay lit. Anyway, we are presently here. We are round 3 and 4. This is Saturday evening. So this morning was round 3. And tomorrow morning from 2 to 4 in the morning, Eastern time. So it's 8 p.m. So in 6 hours, round 4 right there, Hydro X-Pre will go. 18 hours ago, Hydro X-Pre round 3 happened. So that's where we are now. Scotland, Dumfries, and Galway. I don't know anything about Dumfries and Galway, but quickly searching on Twitter, it appears that is one location. That is one city, and it's got both those names. I believe the city or area or what region is called Dumfries and Galway. It's one location, I do believe. It's kind of strange. Anyway, let me drink my water here. So, okay, let me go off screen just to see. Go see for comments and stuff. Let me go back on the comments here. Okay, it appears. Off screen. I forget if I do still have off screen. I'm going to try that. So Nightbot says, hi, while my streams are smaller and intimate, I'll be off screen. Won't see comments and y'all when you exit, enter, and exit. There's the Discord and JoeHart PwD's, Invisible Disabilities. I think I like the, which works. That's a link that works, but let's do edit. I set these both up. This isn't what they actually originally said, but I set them up. I didn't realize I did both. And then I try to streamline them. I wanted to eliminate one, but I like both things. So, hi, while my streams are smaller and intimate, I'll be off screen. Won't see comments and y'all when you enter and exit. And what I'll be doing is edit, update with Nightbot, Discord, Pingcord, Tweet Shift, etc. Thank you, JoeHart PwD's. So I slightly prefer that one. Okay, so I'm going to go off screen as that says and read this. Where's there it is down here. Okay, so let's go through the schedule. I don't know if you can read that. I cannot read that. Right here is like a race calendar. There's 5 on the schedule, 5 locations on the schedule. Every one of them is a double header. The 4th one there says TBD, to be determined. I thought they had a place, but I guess they didn't, or I don't know what happened. I guess they don't. So these things, they're international, they're worldwide. So anyway, okay. So round 1 and 2, it's a double header. It was in Saudi Arabia, and it was March 11th and 12th. And then the round 3 and 4, which is the second location, which is this weekend, it's Dumfries and Galway and Scotland. That's round 3 and 4. And oh yeah, and each of them have a name. They're really into their mission and purpose and cause and everything. And so the name of the event is usually what they're working on. So the Saudi Arabian is called Desert Express. I don't know what it is, but it's always climate change kind of stuff. And I wish I knew more. I don't mean to minimize what they're doing. It seems like it's a good thing. This is called Hydro Express. I don't know why. I don't know what. It must be 8 o'clock. Because Pingcord did my LinkedIn thing that's useless. I need to figure out how to do. Anybody know how to do notifications for LinkedIn for free? I'm cheap and broke and everything, and I want to do it for free. But anyway, I've set up something with Pingcord, but it's not good. I mean, everything about Pingcord is excellent, but it just doesn't happen to do LinkedIn for free. I think it may do it for money, but I'm not sure. So that's round 3 and 4. The next one, round 5 and 6. I don't see a city state. It's called Island Pre. Can I read these things? You know, I don't get it. When you have something like this, why don't you have the same Sardinia, Italy. Okay, round 5 and 6 is in Sardinia, Italy. I think that's a return. They're going back for another year. This is their 3rd year. They've done a round 1 and 2. Each of them had 5 races. I think they all were single, I do believe. They had more, but COVID canceled some. So both 2021 and 2022 ended up with 5 races. And I think that means 5 locations also. I don't think any of them were double headers. I don't know. I'm just guessing on that. Don't quote me. So Sardinia, Italy, it's called Island Express. Don't know the exacts. And that's round 5 and 6. And that's July 8 and 9, later. And then let's see if we can keep that going. Why doesn't it show that? Whoa. Round 7 and 8, September 16th and 17th. I always think it's weird when they pick a date when they don't know where it's going to be. They probably have ideas, and that location probably picked tentative dates for them. But anyway, it's September 16th and 17th to be confirmed. The other one said TBD, which is to be determined. TBC is to be confirmed, I do believe. Express, round 7 and 8. And then the last one for this year, for 2023, it's December 2nd and 3rd, round 9 and 10. It's called Copper Express. And I used to know where that is. I don't know why we can't see it. Any guesses on how I can keep that? Anyway, it's not going to work. Dave Travels, hail Joe. How are you? Sorry, I was off screen. How are you? Long time no see. How's life? How you doing? Dave Travels in time. Hail Joe. Sounds really interesting. Cool. Yeah, it's different. It's called Extreme E. It's owned and operated by the same people that do Formula E. So they're kind of like SUVs, really high-end SUVs that are electric. And Formula E is electric, and they care. They want to have their races in town, close enough so people don't have to drive. They care. But Extreme E takes it to a whole another level. So the drivers and crew chiefs and the team owners, everybody actually does stuff. They plant trees, and they there during the event, at the event. So so it's pretty, it's pretty cool. It's not, most motorsports is, wasting gas and killing trees and killing things with the, motorsports isn't the greatest thing in the world for sure for this, for climate control. So how you doing, Dave? I don't know if you read my mind or I was having a pretty rough day earlier today, about an hour and a half ago, but I appreciate you being here. But anyway, I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I think, oh wait, it's 8:06. So it should be here. Let me bring that off. I don't know how I'm going to, I don't believe this event is live streaming anywhere, even to find and steal or bootleg, or I don't think it even exists. But I think you can do live timing. But that still says 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 52 seconds counting up. So it sounds like what's on their screen ended 1 hour and 6 minutes ago, which is not true. It ended 16 hours ago. But I'm going to refresh it just for the heck of it. Well, no, I'll put it on the screen first. So let me present, share screen, share screen. So it's 8:07, and Dave, your comments were 7:59 and 8 o'clock. I hope I didn't miss you. I didn't realize how early they were. So that was, 7 and 8 minutes ago. So you might have come and, waited, for 2 or 3 or 4 minutes and then, took off. So I'm sorry if that happened. Let me look at the numbers here. It does say 1 in YouTube and 1 in Twitch. The Twitch is almost always there. And the YouTube can be lurkers or Lyndon, not Baines. It can be so many people. But I need to, my throat is, I don't want to choke. I need lozenges when I stream a lot because I talk and blah, 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 whatever. I need it. So let me go off screen and I'll stay on screen for you all. Let me do edit again. By the way, I have a ton of Nightbots, Dave. Do you use Nightbot? I have a ton. I have like 60 timers, and I have about 60. I usually duplicate them. They're usually all the exact same thing. Timers and custom commands. But I really like them, especially because, sorry, that's rude. Hold on one second. I especially like it because my crowds aren't that big. And even my regulars like you and a few others, they just, they're not able to come all the time. So Nightbot really does help things go along for me. And it's been very nice. But I don't, when I was in your stream, that was so long ago. I don't remember what I did last week. But so I don't remember ever seeing any Nightbots. I don't know if you use Nightbots. But you seem pretty well versed in a lot of things. So I'd love to hear your philosophy about Nightbot. If you don't like it because it's robotic or, whatever. So, Okay, so I'm going to stay on screen for you all, but I'm going to leave that Nightbot up because I'll be off screen so I can't see your stuff. But anyway, I'm going to stay on screen for you, but I'm going to go off screen right now. So I'm on this screen, the one you're looking at, and I'm going to refresh it just to see if the timer, supposedly the session started 10 minutes ago and it's supposed to be an hour and a half. So 10 minutes ago, and I have to accept everything. Yeah, those have checkered flags, and there's a S for stop. I must have had the wrong time. Watch. So Saturday the 13th and Sunday the 14th. So Saturday the 13th, Scotland. I'm back on screen so I can see y'all. I'm gonna just reconfirm the time. I guess I messed them up, but I wanna figure out that I did mess them up. I don't wanna Dumfries in Galway, Scotland. Well, it did come up as one location, and it does have, wow, 46 degrees. Holy moly. With rain. Oh, my goodness. And it is 1 a.m. there. So right now, my time is 8:12 p.m., and their time is 1:12 a.m. So that's plus 5 hours. So if it's 20, (1 to 2:30 a.m.), 1 to 2:30. It appears I have the right time. Battery saver is on. Usually when that comes up, it's too late and my computer crashes. I hope it doesn't crash. I'm trying to do it right now. It is plugged in and it's saying that it's charging. It still has crashed after that too. Okay. So, maybe I'll get on Twitter, see if they're making any comments and stuff. Wow, Annie Franny's is really intense looking sugar. I'm doing things in a different way. I usually like to print things up and then have it in front of me and then figure out Twitter handles, but I don't have that. I'm doing it all on my, it's not my comfort zone for sure. But no teams are coming up. I keep doing that. It's Extreme with an E. I think it should ought to be an Extreme with a X. Okay. So Chip Ganassi is the same as everything. CGR teams, even for Extreme E. McLaren XE. ABT. How is everybody? So Dave, why'd you leave? Team GB. Is GB Great Britain? Oh, it's the UK flag. I wonder what team that is, though. They're not, they're by owners. They're not by countries. Team X44. Not anywhere in its description does it say Extreme E. Andretti XE. Hey, how is everybody? Good to see y'all. Andretti XE and Andretti FE. Aren't they nice? They make it so easy for people to find them. Rosberg X. Now, it appears I have 3, 6, 7 teams. I don't know how many teams there are. McLaren XE. Cupra. Okay, let me go off screen and see if they list them there. You can't, I don't know how to expand this stuff. I don't know how to. So there's 5 people listed there. And 5 people listed there. Well, I know there's a lot more than 5 teams. Golly, everything frustrates me so much. This is a brand new series, and they can't put the team names. They have an insignia, and everybody's supposed to know what their insignia is. Red Bull's in front. I didn't know Red Bull had a team. 10 teams. Jensen Button. Okay, JB. ABT. McLaren. That's a Red Bull too, I think. Andretti. Have that. Wow, she's got some big hair. Carl Cox? XR? Don't you find that just effing amazing? They can't put look at that website. You can't expand anything. Let me see what I got here. Woo-hoo-hoo. Is there anybody out there? So let's see here. It appears that I made a mistake about the live time for the, I don't know what it's called. What's it called here? Qualifying round. 8 to 9:30. Here's my pen. Where's my pen? Do you know where my pen is? Where's my pen? 1 to 2:30. And 1 to 2:30 a.m. Saturday. No, Sunday. What's the night? Saturday to night? So Sunday. It appears that I made a mistake about the live time for the qualifying round one. I thought it was 20, I don't know how to say that, 2000 hours to 2130 hours ET, my time, 8 to 930p ET, Saturday, and which is, that's what I mean, not and. Which is 1 to 2:30 a.m. Sunday, local in Scotland. Copy. Extreme E2. Uh-oh, did I use an X? I usually do. I usually fuck up. Extreme E2. Extreme E2. That doesn't even look spelt correctly. So what do we got? Extreme E and Extreme A2 with E's. So let's go to, oh, Jesus. WXY. So no X's. No X's. And extreme. Let's go to the E's. Extreme E2 and Extreme E. Okay. Well, it's showing 3 instead of 5. That's a little more promising. On track 2 in pits. 1 retired. But it's still calling it the final. And the round 3. This is round 4 qualifying that we're supposed to be looking at. Okay, what's off LPT and the checkered flag? Let me see what's off the screen. LPT and the checkered flag still. LPT and the checkered flag. (2023) Extreme E teams and drivers. I thought I already did this. Rounds 1 to 2 to be confirmed. TBC. Brazil or the United States? Championship reserve drivers. So X-Free, let's see. Round 1 and 2. There's a qualifying 1, heat 1, heat 2, qualifying 2, heat 1, heat 2, qualifying overall, redemption race, super sector, and grand finale. And we're supposed to know all those things? Holy moly. One, two, three. Yeah, I can't do 3 pages. I guess I wouldn't mind doing 2 if I could get them all together. That's 57%. Okay, let's see what 100 is. It sucks. 1, 2, 3. So at 100, it's 3 pages also. Without the, oh, there's the results. Yeah, I guess I'm going to just do page 2 right now. Super. So yeah, I think I just messed up on the time. I don't know. I mean, it I mean, obviously, I think I should only be an hour or two off, if not 24 hours. I mean, they're strange the way everything is not clear. Their website and time zones and everything, but I'm trying. Okay, that what am I off screen? Okay. Okay. I'm going to exit full screen layout so you can at least see me, even though I won't see you. I'll be off screen, so at least you'll be, oh, okay, he's around. He's just not, he's ignoring me, which is true, but I don't mean to. It's more, live storm chase, slight tornado risk in Iowa. Okay, so what do I want to do? Okay, so okay, so extreme E. I was not subscribed. I think I get unsubscribed to things. I was subscribed on my backup channel, which is fairly brand new. I think that's fooling me. But now supposedly I'm subscribed to both. I mean, both of me are subscribed to the one. Filters. Let's do live. Fall asleep. Best music. Mega hits. Dark screen. Super heavy rain. I opened up my windows. It's raining really hard outside. Man, I didn't know it was supposed to rain that hard tonight. That's really hard. So I needed to print the stuff up. So I printed up the team. And I'm going to do my cutting of the paper and stuff, all my OCD stuff. Because I want to, I guess I need to find out if they're doing stuff. Cindy is done. Hi, anybody there? Yeah, sorry my window's open. It's so hot. I need to cool off a bit. Hope that's not too loud for you. Rain kind of calms me down. As long as I'm safe and everybody I know is safe and blah, 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 then I really like. Well, that sucks. Try that again. Sorry. Man, it is raining so hard. I can't believe it's raining so hard. It's actually getting me, it's jacking me up a little. Like I'm getting hot. It should be cooling me off just hearing it with the windows open and all that stuff. I'm back on screen until I start cutting this again. 8:45. Isn't that amazing how much it's rained? I didn't even know it was in the. I try to stay up on weather forecasts. I mean, it's a free app I have on my phone. And I usually try to stay a little up, but I didn't even know we were supposed to get any of it. How's everybody going? I'm getting closer to these teams. I'm trying to figure out their Twitter handle and then see if they're talking. If the event is going on and I'm unaware of it, or I'm in the wrong place, or isn't that intense, Ryan? I really didn't know we were getting it. We were supposed to get that. Let me go off screen, see if that thing's working or anything. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. 10 plus 1. 10, 10. $171. Oh, I'm off screen. Sorry. Oh, man, they'll never work. Johan, KMS. I'm doing the drivers too. I wanted to, anyway, that's what happens. I usually get bogged down doing too many different things. Michaela Adling. Michaela Allen K. Oh, yeah. Think there's any good movies? Carl Cox Motorsport. CCX. It doesn't say, it says, yeah, it CCX Motorsport. So Christine, DZ, or Timo Schneider. Oh, God. That's, oh, wait. JBXE. JBXE. Racing. GBXE Racing. How's there, bud? I guess I'll just do this until I get through all the teams and then check, and then, I would log off. But I think the rain is helping me out. How is everybody? Y'all doing okay? A pin cord? DRJ. Atia. How Atia and okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 teams, 21 drivers. And for drivers, I at least initially got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 of 21. That's not bad initially. The teams, I've got 1, 2, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, kind of 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 definites and then 3 kind of. You know, they're Carl Cox Motorsport is CCX Motorsport, but he does other things besides. So that's all that says. And then Chip Ganassi Racing, CGR Teams, that's his name for all of his series. And then ABT Cupra XE. My iPhone is acting like it's here. I didn't get that. Could you try again? No, stop.
I'm not sure.
News. I just went through 3 days of their stuff. I didn't, I think like 3 things jumped out at me. Not many things jumped out at me. And I know Agenda Free TV loves him, but and I love Agenda Free TV. When Steve, approves something, I blindly believe it. PGB. Who else? Could be Carl Cox. I doubt it. JDXE, I don't think so. Ethan Carbon, I don't think so. McLaren, I don't think so. Must be Carl Cox? I don't know. Who the hell is this? How did I get that name? PwD. Glenn Mucklock. Holman. I don't know why it's called Hydro X-Pre. Guess it's not a team. Hey, here you are. Man, I can't believe it's raining that so hard. I needed to open my windows to cool off, and it's raining so hard. How you doing, B? How's your yard work? Well, I didn't. It appears, as the sign says there, it appears that I made a mistake about the live time for the qualifying round one. I thought it was, I don't know how to say that, 2000 hour to 2130 hour Eastern time, my time, which is, I think, 8 to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Saturday. Even though the event, yeah, Dave stopped by. He said 2 quick comments, and I'm not sure what happened. I greeted him, and anyway, yeah, so it was nice for him to stop by. I haven't seen him in a while. So anyway, it's a double header, and there's a race on Saturday and a race on Sunday, and it's in Scotland. And the final program, the race on each day, my time is from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. I'm pretty sure. 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. The race is Saturday and Sunday. So there's a qualifying round before that. Again, it appears that it's 2000. Anyway, I somehow made the wrong. This, let me go off screen there. This, what we're looking at there, you know, it's nothing's changing. And it's 5 teams. There's a lot more than 5 teams. There's 10 teams. and it's still on 4 laps, and it's the finish, and it's round 3. We're doing round 4 right now. So now that counter concerned me. It says 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 8 seconds. I don't know what that means. I mean, the event ended, a long time ago. Anyway, I really like rain. Let me close that window. Whew. Yeah, I really like rain, and I think it helped me calm down. So I just I'm trying to find out if something's going on live. So I needed to print up the team names. It's like Formula 1's easy to find. Formula E is not too easy to find. Extreme E is they don't help with people trying to find them on Twitter. So anyway, there's 10 teams, and I'm trying to get onto their Twitter to see if I don't expect all 10 teams are going to be talking. I think all 10 teams probably need someone like me to help them and be their social media guru of sorts, at least for Twitter. But one, at least one of them, you sound a bit more calm now. I think the rain helped. Yeah, thanks. I don't know. Nothing really happened. My apartment. So I can visualize seeing the cat toy, and I can visualize seeing it, but it's nowhere near where I thought it would be. And I kept looking and looking and looking, and my apartment's trash. There's just box after box after. There's probably over 100 boxes in a big, regular sized banker boxes in a puny apartment, 500 square foot, 600 square foot, 700 square foot. I don't know how big it is. Pretty small. And they're all just, when the table is over full and I want to clear the table, I just shove it all into a box. So every item is in every box. Like I have Post-it notes in every item. I have pens in every box. I have, so anyway, cat stuff is in every box. So I couldn't find it. So I did find this not really comfortable rope, kind of thinner than rope, thicker than string. And it was bright red. And I was like, I hope he likes it. So I tried to do it, and he started responding, but he is 15 or 12. He's kind of older. So I tried to do it. And, I was irritable, and I'm not sure if he's a big player, but I think it was the material. I wish I had found string, or the cat toy would have been most perfect, or anything. Yeah, well, here, there's some string right there. So I found some string. So anyway, that can be for the next time. So I tried, and so we did it for a little bit, and I smiled and snickered, and he's cute. He is really, 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 really cute. He's a cute cat. He's an older cat. He's a cute cat. He doesn't play. He doesn't, I always say, I'm going to smush you. And then I don't smush him because he goes crazy when I smush him. I mean, I have smushed him, but I love to smush, they're so cute. And, my previous cat, which I guess I haven't had the previous cat for 2.5 years, but I'm like, well, you're not like the previous cat, which none of them are. I know all the cats are different. So anyway, I did try to play with him. It was a little bit. I snickered. I smiled. I wouldn't say I relaxed, but I kind of relaxed maybe. And then everything else, I like, I got to feed, I got to eat, then I got to do this, got to get that. And so I got ready for this, and I came on board, and it was small and intimate as always, but I couldn't figure out this. What time is it? Let's see. It's 9:26. So if I was correct, the event would be ending in 4 minutes, which I'm not correct. That's the live timing right there. And it's not moving. That's not dynamic. That is not showing us anything. So something happened. So I'm gonna wait. For now, I'm gonna stop that screen. It's not really giving us much. So anyway, let me go through your comments. True crime and faith. Hey, just wanted to stop in and say hello. How are you, Joe? I was doing really poorly earlier. Does B know you? Did B get in touch with Sifa and True Crime? B, you're so nice. I don't know if you did. Yeah, I was having a rough time. Okay, golly, B, I'm way behind. Okay, so B says, here I am. And B Survivor says, how's it going so far, Joe? So pretty good. I had that loud rain. That rain helped calm me down a bit. B Survivor, hello, Dave. Yard's looking good so far. It seemed like you worked on it quite a bit. It better be. And then, as my message says, it appears that I made a mistake about the live time for the qualifying round 1. I thought it was, I don't know how to say that. I think 2000 hour to 2130 hour. My time, which is Eastern Standard Time, which I think is 8 to 9:30, which is right now, which ends in 2 minutes. Eastern Time for Saturday. It's a Sunday event, but it's in Scotland. The event's from 2 to 4 in the morning. Anyway, okay, I'm catching up. You sound a bit more calm now. Yeah, I'm a little bit. I talked about the cat. Let the rain wash away all that stress. That was cool rain, huh? Did you like the rain? Right. Well, at least you tried. Keep it up, Cat. Best friends help so much during tough times. And I did find that's a string, so I can revisit that. So for both of you, it's good for both of you. Yeah, and he's a big boy. Hey, says Sifa. Hey, Sifa, how are you? I don't know if B got in touch with you and told you, wow, I'm so far behind. I'm sorry. Let me catch up. I will catch up right now. 9:26, 3 minutes behind. True Crime and Faith. Hey, just wanted to stop in and say hello. How are you, Joe? Now, come on, really, did B not talk to y'all? That's strange that y'all stopped by. Thank you so much. B Survivor. Sifa. And hi, True Crime and Faith, who is Daisy. Hello, Daisy. And True Crime, B Survivor. Hey there. And B Survivor, Purple Heart. And Sifa, Daisy, Purple Heart. No, I saw you were live. Thanks, Sifa. Thanks for stopping by. I was just here by myself for what is an hour. I was by myself, or it was intimate. Isn't that what I call it? Intimate for a while. So I was just working on, I printed up the team names because I think the event happened. I just can't find the event. So I wanted to get onto Twitter and see if there's 10 teams. I'm sure all 10 are not tweeting. I'm sure all of them need my help as a social media guru on Twitter. I could help all of them, I'm sure. But all I need is one or two of them to be tweeting during the event. And then I'd go, yeah, I thought it, and then see if there's a link but anyway, if I was correct, it's over right now, 9:30. It is now over. If I'm incorrect, it could be any other hour. So B Survivor, hope you both are doing well. You're talking about them, I'm sure. Sifa and Daisy, right? Not me and my cat. I think me and my cat are doing well too, but that's not who you're asking about. True Crime and Faith. Sifa, hey! Sifa, thank you. I'm sick, but I'm alive. Well, I'm glad you're alive. I'm not glad you're sick. Well, alive is good, says B Survivor. And then B Survivor says, miss you, Sifa. Yeah, I miss you too. I miss both y'all. So Sifa, right. Aw, I miss you too. Am I doing voice inflections? Oh shit. I clicked, I'm on my mouse pad. I really need a mouse because I clicked too much. And am I catching up? I'm still 2 minutes behind. B Survivor, I did nothing. I take no credit. These are your friends coming to see you. You're so, I didn't do anything. Okay, I believe you, but it sounds like you sound a little defensive there. Not defensive. You sound guilty. You don't sound. Let me try that again. I did nothing. I take no credit. LOL. These are your friends coming to see you. You sound guilty, but I believe you. Daisy says, no, she really didn't. We're coming from a different live. And Sifa saw your live, so he came in. Thank you so much. I love you all so much. Thank you. I had a really bad time earlier, and B tried to talk me off the edge. I think I got off the edge or maybe 2 feet back from the edge, but anyway. Yes, you have more friends than you think, Joe. Thanks, Sifa. I've been trying to tell him. He knows, though, deep down. I've been trying to tell him. He knows, though, deep down. Whatever. I do. Yeah, I do. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I'm missed. Of course you're missed. Okay, am I catching up a little bit? Did I miss Daisy? I'm sorry, Daisy, if I wasn't quick enough. Be Survivor, you're so missed, Sifa. Aw. Yes, Joe, we do love you and your lives. You would not have enjoyed the one a couple hours ago. Be Survivor was doing this word dance, and she was worth every penny as a moderator. She was doing her dancing, and she was worth every single penny. So let me go back, and then Sifa. Oh, not guilty. Swear to No, you just sounded. People say, "Boy, you sound defensive," and I don't like the word defensive. It's like, God, why do you have to get into people's crawl? But guilty, I think, is different. I think it's okay to sound guilty. That's like, you just sound guilty. I mean, some people may think the opposite. They may think guilty is worse than defensive, but I don't like defensive. I think that's we don't know what someone else is doing. We don't know what that word is, and blah 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 blah. Anyway, I guess I'm projecting it with either word. So okay, I believe you. Love you too, Joe. Well, thanks, Sifa. Yes, Joe, we do love you and your lives. You were just a wee bit stressed. That's all. Are you from UK? Come on, you're not from UK. What do you say we for? You were just a wee bit stressed. Sifa, you can reach out to me, Joe, when you feel like that. I'll put things on pause and come in to support you. Well, thanks, but when I'm on, thank you very much. I appreciate that. When I'm on the edge, that's also that no one likes me and appreciates me and cares for me. So that's, it's hard to say, oh yeah, I do have that friend. I'll get in touch with them. So thank you. I'll try to remember. But I kind of wanted to give up, of course. I wanted to do a mandatory 72-hour or 96-hour stopping everything. And I'm an addict. I would never make 96 hours. I would never make 4 days. I don't think I can make 3 days. I might be able to make 2 days as a DT, delirium tremors, white knuckling it, it would be bad. So, ESPN, what's their notification? Some football player, Phoenix Sun dismissed coach Monty Williams after 4 seasons. Whoa, poor guy. All right, Be Survivor. I've been really going through my Nightbots a lot. They're a little excessive, of course, but I've been going through my Nightbots. They're pretty cool. Be Survivor, is that a laugh? Or yeah, I think a laugh. Sifa, you're a great friend. You are, Sifa. Thank you so much. And so are you, Be Survivor. Thank you for being here for him. Yes. Be's been busy. She was, she's got her stuff to do. So, she's not here every single live and, at the beginning, but Sifa is the best for real. Sorry, I'm jumping ahead. Always looking. Thanks, Sifa. Is my pleasure. Thanks, Sifa. Is my pleasure. Sifa is the best for real. The best, man. 2 people say. And you are as well, Be Survivor. So, yeah, anyway, I don't know. I had this thing scheduled. by the way, it doesn't seem like it's really easy to cancel streams. I thought I figured it out. I thought if you cancel StreamYard, everything gets canceled. And then I found out there's one exception. And then I found out there's a second exception. And then I found out, and I'm like, what the F? I mean, why does StreamYard even have cancels if it doesn't cancel everything? And then Neil, my buddy, he was like, he's a great guy, but he was like, where are you? Why aren't you in your stream? And he pointed out to me, it says it looks like you have a typo. And I said, yes, it is a typo, but it also, it said like 2:50 in the afternoon instead of 2:50 in the morning. And believe it or not, it was supposed to be the 2:50 in the morning and not the 2:50 in the afternoon. So I said, I've canceled that. I canceled it, but it didn't work. So anyway, who we got here? Oh, wow. B, you look different without my glasses on. I mean, not you, I can't see anything, but your color, when I have my glasses off, the profile has a certain look and I'm like, wait, there's someone new. I better put my glasses on. I don't know what that means. I don't even know if it's the colors. And I try, Daisy, for sure. B Survivor, I sent you a message on Discord. Sifa, did you get my message about Valo Daybell? I wanted to hear from people. You use StreamYard, right? You end it on that side and then have to make sure to end it on YouTube as well. You use StreamYard, right? You end it on that side and then you have to make sure to end it. I don't even know what that means, but I send it to ton of everybody only thinks in YouTube, but I could care less about YouTube. There's no growth. I hate YouTube Live. I hope I get banned for saying I hate YouTube Live. I hate YouTube Live. There's nothing, I see nothing positive about it. It's the other streams that are important to me. The Facebook profile, the Facebook page, the LinkedIn profile, the 2 YouTubes, I'm going to do them, Twitch, and then 3 Twitters. None of the Twitters really work too well. Agenda Free TV. Oh, no, that's a personal one. I don't watch his personal ones. But anyway, I think Facebook has challenges and LinkedIn has challenges. So when you cancel and you have to it's not a simple, there's a button that says cancel. And when you click it, it says, no. You have to highlight those things. So you do that. And then they're all, none of them are highlighted. Then it'll let you cancel. And then it says, oh no, you have to do this one more thing. You have to go to LinkedIn. And, but anyway, I thought I did it perfectly. It did not tell me I had to go anywhere else. And there's Neil telling me, where the hell are you? And why aren't you at this 2:30 in the afternoon thing? And he was like, it looks like it's a typo. And I'm like, you just answered your own question. So, anyway, I'm getting riled up, of course, which I get riled up all the time. I better put that rain back on, right, B Survivor? Oh, shoot, I got to check that out. I haven't been in forever. Let me check that out. Oh, Discord? Yeah, Yeah, he does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. I'm not sure what that's. Yes, sir. Sorry. For you to cancel streams. Uh-oh. Cool. So I'm talking about canceling a stream before I actually stream it. So I schedule something 5 hours from now, and 1 hour from now, I decide to cancel it before I go live. I do believe StreamYard and YouTube is fairly they are intertwined. So when I cancel it on StreamYard, I do believe it cancels on YouTube. It sounds like what you're talking about is if I've already made a video and then I need to cancel it. Yeah, then I have to make that dance. And I hate it. I can do it once a week. If I'm not doing it 5 times a day, I need repetitiveness to remember things. So yeah, I don't like doing any of that. He restreams to about 8 other platforms. So yeah, they're the pains, not YouTube. I don't go outside of YouTube. Maybe I should try at least Facebook. I have lots of family that could get the word out on missing person cases. It's if I had time, and I guess that's all I have is time, but I don't know how to allocate my time perfectly. But it does appear with whatever I'm able to do that Facebook has a tremendous reach for me. And I don't know why, because I think Facebook is a necessary evil, but necessary. And then who's the other one? Oh, Instagram. When I first started on StreamYard, when you sent something to Facebook, it automatically went to Instagram, and they're owned by the same company, so you'd get double for your money. It was free. Oh no, it's not free. I'm sorry, it's not free, but it was it would do double the work, and then they stopped that, and then you had to do Instagram by itself, and now Instagram is only shorts and reels, but not live. Anyway, I'm getting all over the place. So LinkedIn has an interesting reach. They all have interesting reaches. The day I started on YouTube Live, Twitter is it's a huge reach. I have 3 accounts. They're all slightly different, but similar, a lot of overlapping. They're enormous, not enormous, but enormous for me. I'm a minor celebrity, and so I came over here, and StreamYard is like, we don't talk to Twitter. You can't get comments from them. You can't send comments to them. And I'm like, why do you call it live streaming? Why do you call it engaging? What are you talking about? If they can't comment, it's not live streaming. You're not interacting. The only way to get people and keep people, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, is engage. So anyway, it's strange. And I've talked to Twitter, and that's, post. Well, anyway, I guess, what was this? By the way, yesterday, it's still the 13th. I was going to say yesterday because today's been the world's longest day. But today, as we all know, is the 6-month anniversary of the Idaho 4. Today is the 6-month anniversary. OMG, that is horrible. Anyway, 6 months ago, I wanted to go nuts with Twitter, and they're like, we don't talk. And anyway, I think it was post Elon Musk. I think he's owned it for 6 months or whatever. I think he's been around for 6 months over there. So he was already shutting stuff down and making them, so I was like, how can you? And I would write StreamYard, and they'd get back to me immediately like, oh no, yeah, we don't talk to Twitter. And I'm like, wow, do you expect to talk to Twitter in 3 months? Oh, no, we have no estimate. I said, I'm paying y'all $49 a month for 8 streams, but the only stream I care about is Twitter, and I can't get comments to them, and I can't get comments from them. And they're like, yep, sorry. And I'm like, well, I think, I'm probably going to cancel, which I have not. But anyway, it's just bizarre that they can't figure that out. So, yeah, you should try it. Who you're talking to? Daisy. I think you're talking to Daisy. So, by the way, Daisy, did you mean about me record? If I already recorded a video, I need to do that, or you're talking about one I scheduled and did not record? Do I still need to go to YouTube? I thought YouTube, and I think I haven't canceled many. I don't have much experience in this. I probably have canceled 4 out of 120 or so. And I used to not be late. Now I'm 11 minutes late and stuff. Maybe Sifa, you could help me figure that out. Woohoo! Sifa can do anything. He's a magician, a loving, caring magician. Be survivor. I got the message, but I need a phone card first. LOL. It can't send me the verification code right now. Oops. I'll get on the fire. I'll get on the fire. I'll get on the for sure. I'll get on the fire sure. Thank you for inviting me. Cool, man. Come on over. I mean, that's to Sifa. I've been quite lacking with my phone recently. So you have gotten your card. Congrats. Comments should be essential. It's not live. It's not. It is nothing. It is watching a video. It is not responding to a video. I mean, it's crazy that they shouldn't even list Twitter. Anyway, Pingcord, Twitter's doing some funky things. Elon's doing some funky things. Pingcord, I love. I think, I'm not sure, my memory's starting to fade, but I think Sif got me in, let me learn about Pingcord and then help me set it all up and stuff. I forget where I first heard about Pingcord, but I think they're phenomenal. But they had to drop Twitter because of the money, and then Tweet Shift took over. But anyway, anyway, there's a ton of stuff. But anyway, Pingcord is it's weird. My numbers are so huge in Twitter, and this has been 6 months. So my numbers in Twitter are waning. They're not really unfollowing, but there's just not as much activity. When I do anything over there, it's not as huge as it used to be. I've seen people go live on Twitter before. Not sure how it works though myself. I know of how to do it two ways. I can go live. I can go to Twitter, be on Twitter, and I can go live immediately. I love Twitter Live. It's one of my favorite things. I just love it. It's the greatest thing in the world. And through StreamYard, I can go live on Twitter, but it's like watching TV. They can't comment to me, and I can't comment to them. So I'm just like, hi, Twitter. And I'm doing that. I can do that right now. Hi, Twitter. JoeHart here. I love y'all stuff. I wish you could comment. Please comment over in Twitter. Send me DMs. Send me, like and retweet all my stuff. Somehow communicate with me over there. I did just buy a monitor, and I'm going to try to split the, it's going to be a pretty, anyway, it's a cheap monitor, but it's pretty big. And I'm going to try to split it in two and put my 2 live Twitters there so I can talk to them in the second. When they respond in Twitter, I can say, hey, I see ya. I'm on StreamYard, but I can, anyway, it's, can you tell my mind races with my OCD and my ADD? And, that's what wow, unbelievable. It went by so fast. What, the 6 months? Yeah, can you believe it? 6 months. I'm zero help in this conversation. You helped me tremendously. Be Survivor, you take a vacation. No, always come back. No, I've had some scheduled before, and it went live on YouTube, even though I couldn't canceled on StreamYard. Oh, wow. Someone had to tell me it was live on YouTube. So I had to go to YouTube to cancel it there as well. Wow. I think I was around. I think you and I were in Sifas. I think you left because you had to take care of something like that. And that's funky. Now, I mean, I'm OCD, anyway, with my quirks and idiosyncrasies, I can go down any rabbit hole about any questions, and feel free to not continually answer my questions as I continue to think of more. But do you mean that something actually went live? Like it went live and you weren't sitting there in front of the camera? Or do you mean it was just sitting there saying, hey, true crime, you're supposed to be going live in 20 minutes. Why are you late? That kind of stuff. I mean, did it actually go live? You don't mean that. You mean it's just sitting there saying you are 20 minutes late. Why are you late? I think that's, I don't know. Wow. If it can accidentally go live, that is scary stuff. So Be Survivor, all the cards and lives, all the chords and live and streams are like a different language to me. Pingcord rocks the world. And you like Discord? You can probably learn more about Discord. I don't know a ton about it. Let me get anyway, I don't need to share everything that's in my mind. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so just a hangnail. So all the chords and live and streams are like different languages to me. So anyway, cool. So yeah, It went live. People were in chat and my avatar was on the screen. It was weird. Oh my goodness, Daisy. That is crazy. Now I'm still uncomfortable with you with Sif's thing. You know, like I'm not a big fan of audio because I talk to myself. So the first couple of times I've clicked in the Sif's stuff, I would be talking to myself, and you all might have thought I was talking to y'all, and you would go, "Oh, Joe's here," or "Hey, Joe," or whatever, and your voice was real distant. But anyway, I would be scared that your voice was heard on that live. Was your voice somehow heard there, even though you weren't there? That is the wildest thing. I hope I haven't done that. I mean, it's not going to kill me, I guess, but I wouldn't like that. LOL. Live when I'm not aware. That's a little out of the box. Be survivor. Good thing the person let me know ASAP, so it was only a minute or two. But yeah, that is wild. Golly, and I think you were in Sifa's. I think you did leave, and I was commenting, and I said, "Well, I'm not sure if that means she's here or not here, or and they're like, "Oh no, she's taking care of something. Don't worry," or whatever. Anyway, I think I was talking to you or something. So anyway, I think I saw you during that thing. That's pretty wild. Emojis, of course, I can't see them very well, but I think that's laughing with water gushing out of your eyes. Oh my God, LOL, how terrifying. Yes, that would be just wild. So, okay, I guess I better go find out if that's happened. True crime. It was fun when you joined into our voice channel and watched the video game with us, Joe. Well, thanks. I'm not my comfort zone at all. And I'm not a gamer. I don't like games. I don't like that fun. I don't like the reacts. You all know all that stuff. But it's the audio thing. I was, this isn't true, but I was thinking of saying, I don't realize how much I talk to myself, but that's not true. I realize how much I talk to myself, and there's nothing wrong. I walk down the street talking to myself. It doesn't bother me. I think most people talk to themselves. So that's the reason the audio is so, I'll click on it. And really, I think a couple of times I've heard y'all say, "Oh, Joe's here," or something. And I'm like, whoa, who? How do I hear you? How do you all hear me? Anyway, I love it, Sif. I keep going doing that stuff. But yeah, that's woo, golly. So Sifa. Yeah, I usually lay down when we are watching things, so my mic isn't close by. It's a blue snowball mic, so it's not connected to me. Oh, cool. But thanks for saying that. I'm sorry. I'm disabled. I'm ADD, I'm impulsive. So usually when I read a comment, I impulsively react. And sometimes I don't start with the proper reaction or answer or whatever. So Daisy, of course, I should have started by saying, thank you very much for saying you appreciated or you liked me being there with y'all watching that game and stuff. But I always usually impulsively do a yes, but. Like, yeah, but yeah, I don't want, so anyway, I'm sorry. That's what I do. I'm not a gamer either, but Sifa started it and now I'm obsessed with playing a game. Or you're not really playing the game. You're talking about, and as Sifa says, yeah, that audio, I think you're laughing about me and my audio. So think of it like this, Joe. When you come into our voice channel, it's like we're all on panel together and we can conversate. Yeah, but it's just, I always need to put a shirt on when the video is working. And then sometimes it's nice to not have a shirt on. But when it's audio, and, I see Sifa's, spiral thing moving and stuff. I'm like, he can see me. I know that goes right. It's just, I don't know. So, anyway, I have way too many quirks and idiosyncrasies. That's what I call my disabilities. But paranoia and all those kind of things. So anyway, so think of it. Wait, I'm way behind. So yeah, I'm not always on the voice page. So Daisy will often announce to me when people come in. Shoot, Discord's the way Discord, like B Survivor really liked Discord, and she we would do some audio channel stuff, and that was very nice. I didn't like phones, and she likes phones, and and then the person that shall not be named, Lyndon Not Baines, used to do audio too, and there was I got kind of comfortable with that, but I'm just like, I don't like anyway. I don't know why I told that story. I was going to say something about that. Daisy will, I forget why I brought that up. No apologies needed. I understand. Cool. We all have our quirks and idiosyncrasies. But yeah, I have been in court for my disabilities, and I've been around many doctors, and I've been around, and I was talking earlier about, whatever, I don't need to address that at point, but I would declare to all these authorities that I officially call my disabilities quirks and idiosyncrasies. And I think I consciously do that. I became disabled in 2011. I became disabled 12 years ago when I was 50 or something like that. And every single thing that I qualified for to be disabled, I had when I was 5 years old. So I think I like to call it quirks and idiosyncrasies to say, F you, MFer. I had this stuff long time ago, and if you tested me, you wouldn't have given me. You wouldn't say I was disabled. So that's why I kind of go overboard. And again, being in court, people are like, could you use the formal name and call it your disabilities? And I'm like, quirks and idiosyncrasies is my disabilities, and my disabilities are my quirks and idiosyncrasies. They're one and the same. So anyway, I kind of push the point sometimes. No, we have the camera off in here. And then Daisy, true crime. We don't turn our cameras on. So feel free to join without turning your camera on. You mean I can have my camera on? Do you see me? Oh, now I'm freaking out because I don't think I had a shirt on. When I do YouTube live, like I've been on panels before, and there's some people that only have avatars and never have faces. And I'm like, F that. I am always going to have my face in the camera. And I know why people don't. I get why people don't do that. And when people would come on my panel, I say, don't ever feel like you have to be. I mean, choose whatever you want to do. Avatar, no avatar. You can do whatever you want. But I almost, when it says, do you want to activate your microphone and camera or whatever, I usually, golly, does that mean you saw me without a shirt on? Not the end of the world, but not something I like to do. I'm always afraid everyone can see me no matter what. Yeah. And I have my camera covered. I cover my camera whenever I stop streaming. Just in case people can. Sifa, do you know how to do that? No, I'm sorry. Sifa, do you know if there are people in this world that can somehow get onto someone else's laptop and somehow connect with their camera? I think there are paranoid people like me that think that is possible. So it's okay. So Sifa, I have to approve cameras for everyone except for Daisy. She's the only one who can turn their camera on in the rooms. Okay, good. Whew. Be Survivor, you can always cover your camera. Hey, good idea. Yeah, did you see this? Anyway, mine broke, so I want to redo it. I need to tape it. But anyway, it fits right over my laptop and stuff. Now, I used to try, actually, my camera looks pretty good. Sifa saw me a couple of days ago, and he's like, wow, that's a clear picture. And I'm like, I'm on my iPad, and I don't like it's uncomfortable being on my iPad. Anyway, my laptop looks pretty good tonight. But when I first started doing YouTube, I covered my camera with Scotch tape and then, take it off and put it on and take it in. So anyway, it became really cloudy, and I'm like, holy poop, how do I clean that? So I cleaned it, and I'm like, I have to find something that's not touching it. So this covers it completely, but it doesn't touch it. Anyway, Be Survivor, you know way more than I don't have to keep talking about that stuff. So be survivor, you can always cover your camera. Be survivor. Hey, good idea. Be survivor. I should actually do that. I'm that nervous. Well, you go, girl. You help your comfort zone too. You're trying to help me with mine for sure. Be survivor. I have a dinosaur sticker over it. Now, is it a sticker? Do you actually like? I was doing that with Scotch tape, or I don't know if I had duct tape. I don't know what kind of tape I had, but the stickiness made it real cloudy, and I did clean it. I don't know if it was the best. It was kind of watery, and I mean, it probably wasn't the smartest way to clean it. But doesn't your sticker make your, when you want to use the camera, doesn't the dinosaur sticker make it cloudy? Anyway, maybe you never use it. That's awesome, Sifa. I'll put a cupcake or something on mine. Do you have a cupcake sticker? Ha ha ha, cute. Yes, cupcakes are good. Your stream got me dreaming rainbow cupcakes all day anyway. Are you talking about Sifa? I missed that one. Boy, I like my cupcakes. True crime. No, we didn't. I believe it was just your face and we were watching. It was just your face. If you could see my face, you could see other stuff. I'm not going to believe you. No, we didn't. I believe it was just your face. How does that? I was more, the audio startled me more than the video, so I didn't even think about the video. But I don't understand any of that. I would like to know when I'm stepping into the room what is going on. What's going on? Am I on camera? Am I on microphone? It's not like I want to be a lurker. And I don't want to be a lurker, but lurkers have an advantage to go in and check the place out. Like a video, you don't have to drop into it. You can just watch the thing and say, do I want to join it or not? But I just dropped in and I'm talking to myself and y'all hear me. Y'all go, oh, Joe's here, or hey, Joe, or whatever. And I'm like, who's talking to me? Where'd that voice come from? So, anyway, it was just your face and we were watching the game, so could mainly just hear your voice. Okay. Of course, Joe. Hackers. Are you saying, of course, B? That's possible, yes, but they have to be a super hacker. The likelihood is very small, if not rare. Well, B and B Survivor and Sifa seems to be on the same path. Okay, cool, thanks. And I started covering it, and yes, it's a sticker, but doesn't it mess it all up? Ha. Those desserts look so good. Where are these rainbow? I want a rainbow cupcake. As y'all can tell, my Nightbots are going crazy. I added, there's a lot of under construction, American Sign Language. I want to do some sort of general information awareness. I was hoping, I don't know if you know anything about this. I'm always pushing the limits to these things, but I don't know if Nightbot if I can add a video into that, or if I can add a still picture into that, or I can, enter a graphic. I tried to do a graphic and it didn't work. I think I tried to do all three and it didn't work. But, I'd like to show American Sign Language. I'd like to show it instead of, but anyway, I'm going to figure something out. General info and awareness is good enough. I don't have to show that. My childhood dreams in a video, LOL. So anyway, there you go. Shout out to all my destinations platforms on StreamYard. Facebook profile and page, that's 2 of them. I'm still trying to figure out the subtle difference. LinkedIn profile, YouTube 1 and 2. 1 is primary, JoeHart. 2 is secondary or backup, which is my cat, Francis Assistant. Twitch, know nothing about it, but I'm able to stream to it. Twitter 1, 2, and 3. 1 doesn't work. 2 and 3 doesn't work much better. And then for shorts and reels, they added TikTok. I can't believe it. So for shorts and reels, you can do Instagram and then others that I've already mentioned. For shorts and reels, which is one of my favorite things to do, it's 60 seconds or less of a video. It's not live. shorts and reels. You can do Instagram only. Instagram can't do live. And then you do Facebook page, which I have, and then the 2 YouTubes. So when I make a shorts or reels, I make one and I send it to 4. Anyway, they added TikTok. I think I've only sent it to TikTok once. So I want to get more practiced in that. I used to, and I probably will keep doing this, but I used to have to make the exact same video 2 different times. One for StreamYard to the 4, and then one for TikTok, just to TikTok. And I think I can do one for the 5 now. But anyway, I'm still learning. So sparkly rainbow, iridescent. I don't even know how to say that word. Sparkly rainbow, I think it's iridescent. I don't know what it means. Is it see-through? Opaque? I don't know what that means either. Iridescent. That's see-through, right? Crystal? I don't know what it means. Dreamy ice cream and cupcakes. OMG. On Discord, it announces when someone comes into the voice channel. But Sifa has to set it up now that cameras are disabled. So no worries. You can come in and camera is off. It's too late. No. Thank you. Thank you very much. Sir Francis, love me. Sir Francis, love meow. He should be. Oh, he's way over there. He's way over there. There he is on the corner of the table. He's resting. See him right in front of the vacuum cleaner. That vacuum cleaner was the worst thing in the world, according to who else? Lyndon, not Baines. He ragged about my vacuum cleaner. Anyway, you can see my kitty cat. Yes, it's see-through-ish. Yeah, opaque-ish. Cool, thank you. Thank you very much. Iridescent, man. These are big words. Oh, he's pretty. Thank you. He's a cutie. Oh, Francis, thank you. He's a good puppy. He's my backup, which one of the first people I started getting to know and like with YouTube live streaming was Brittany. And a couple of times Brittany had her primary channel shut down temporarily for whatever reason. And so she set up a backup so she could immediately go live. And again, Lyndon, not Baines, who was my, Lyndon, not Baines was my, what's that called? My consultant for everything. He was saying, I got in trouble with Formula E and stuff. And I got you get a warning and then 3 strikes. So I had my first official warning. And so Lyndon, not Baines, said, hey, you ought to, why don't you set up a backup? And so I was like, I hate that. I hate passwords. And I hate that. And so I was like, okay, Joe, try to do it. So one night I got there and it was the easiest thing in the world. It saved all the passwords. It just got me right in there. It set me up and I set up a backup and I'm like, yes. And then within shortly, Lyndon, not Baines, and I think other people, I think Sifa, you might have mentioned this, but I never have done anything yet with it. But I think I need to do it. It's kind of part of my primary channel. And I think to have a true, so if I get whatever, not banned or, if I get 3 of those, what are they, strikes? If I get a strike, if it's the same email and phone number and all that stuff, when they strike one, it will strike both. So I think you have to do a separate email address. I've only gotten the one warning. I haven't, which I'm really stressed out about. I would be showing NASCAR and Formula E and News Nation. I'd be showing broadcast all the time if I could get away with it. Because, as I always say, rules don't apply to me. So anyway, I think I have to do Mr. Tuxedo over there. That's cute. So anyway, that's that. So, Francis. Yeah, he's cute. And then Mr. Tuxedo over there. Yeah, he's a cutie boy. I was trying to. Yes, that's true. Okay, so my backup is not really a backup. So but I haven't gotten a strike. But I just feel restricted. Like I would go to NASCAR races and I'd do live Twitter and I would show portions of stuff. And I kind of knew what was supposed to be copacetic and what was not supposed to be copacetic. But they always found me within seconds and would shut down my stream. But then they would do that the next race and the next race and the next day and the next weekend and the next thing. They'd keep doing it. But YouTube has 1 warning, 3 strikes. Or strikes. Yeah, they're called strikes. So I'm like, Jesus, I'm not going to survive there, which of course Lyndon, not Baines, were saying you're going to be gone in no time. And I said, I think you're right. I think I know what you mean. Amen. I don't, it's so strange. But anyway, so what time is it? 10:12. Let me go back to that screen to see if it's anything new going on. I might have been off by an hour, like maybe, let me refresh it. Oh, I gotta accept that I'm not doing it. Okay, so it still shows, but it doesn't say 3. Oh, there it is, round 3. Hydro X Pre round 3 grand finale finish. So yeah, still as of yet, it doesn't appear that there's an event. So I guess I'm just off by many hours. Or maybe it's not live. It's got to be live timing. They got to time this stuff. So anyway, yeah, so much. I've been trying to, what do we got here? 4 on YouTube and 1 on Twitch. Twitch, I appreciate you being there. Please say hello. Hey, by the way, I always want to test things. I don't know why I want to do this, but if someone can tell me as quickly as possible, why do I always have to test things? Which the big problem with me testing things is I forget. And then 2 weeks later, I test the exact same thing. So I apologize for that in case I do this in 2 weeks. But if someone could tell me when I scoop my cursor over and put it on the eye that says 5, do you see the pull down menu that comes? So, okay, in 3, 2, 1, can you tell me quickly if you see the list there? Do you see the live viewers and the list of them there, the 5 listed? I don't know if that's just on my screen or that's on your screen too. Can you see the pull down menu from the eye that says 5? Live viewers, and then it lists 5 accounts or whatever, they're 5 destinations or platforms. So, no, you do not see it. That's bizarre. How does that happen? It's still up on my screen. So my face is now covered. My face right now, you can see my ear. Right now, you can see my ear, but now you can't. That's weird. That is so weird that something is on my screen. But okay, thank you. Thank you very much. I'll try to remember that next time. So B, when I start talking about it and going, Joey, and you can say, Joe, you already tested that. We cannot see it. So thank you very much. And it should be, I think it should be confidential information, but I try to go fast in case you all can see it. And I'm not trying to hide things from you, but it's so B Survivor said, so, I guess I forgot that you all can do the thing. So anyway, so B Survivor, mine tells me in the chat 4, but I've never seen it on your screen. So does it also show the 1 Twitch? So mine says live viewers, Francis Assistant 0, JoeHart PwD's 4, JoeHart for Facebook 0, JoeHart Invisible Disabilities for Facebook page 0, and JoeHart 2 Twitch 1. So you only see the YouTube 4? Do you also see? My questions can go forever. So anyway, so what's everybody up to? Sifa, Daisy, B, what do y'all want to talk about? Besides me and my platforms and all that. Nope, it's just in the live YouTube chat. Really? Cool. Okay. Yes, the YouTube 4. Cool, man. Thank you very much. Tired. Always tired. Yeah, that's a good point. Nope, it's just in the live YouTube chat. Thank you. Yes, the YouTube 4. Tired, always tired. Yes, you are, Daisy. Wow, can you psychically get that information from Daisy? Sifa knows that you are tired. I feel you on the tired. I don't mean to laugh. It's a big deal. I'm tired all the time too. It's 10:16 p.m. So yeah, I was probably sleeping till 4 p.m. and still tired. Oh, you did sleep. So slept till 4 p.m. and still tired. Yeah, that happens. I mean, sometimes you sleep too much and that's why you're tired. But anyway, whatever. I can be all over the place on time. I know everything. Well, just the way you said it. Yes, you are, Daisy. You are now falling asleep, Daisy. Yes, you are, Daisy. The all-knowing, what was that? The Amazing Kreskin. Is anybody old enough to know the Amazing Kreskin? Pulling weeds out all day, LOL. Man. And the oxygen. Don't we get tired because the oxygen? When we breathe in all the oxygen, don't we sleep better? I mean, I know there's oxygen in the house, but I think a lot of the oxygen in the house is carbon monoxide because we've breathed in and out. But outside, it's all oxygen because I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I think the carbon dissipates, and so it's all oxygen. So you are very tired when you are outside. Anyway, what the hell do I know? So I don't know what I'm going to do about a break. So Sifa, yeah, I could probably hypnotize her. I could just put my music on and make her do my bidding. Oh, missed it. True crime. I mean, your music does help me sleep a lot. Well, that's good to hear. And Sifa, is that a finger? Is that a one? Is that a which? I can't see. So that's the one finger, right? That's not the other. The read between the lines finger. It's not that, is it? Exactly, Daisy. You people are funny. So okay, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm an addict. I don't think I can go 96 hours. I think I need to go 96 hours. I would for sure think I need to go 72 hours. But I make deals with the devil. I'm like, well, come on, can I do a short and reel? Or, anyway. No, I was pointing above, so that comment went to what Sifa said. So Sifa says, yeah, I could probably hypnotize her. I could just put my music on and make her do my bidding. And then you say, I mean, your music does help me sleep a lot. And you say Sifa and you point up. Okay, cool. Now I got it. So that is the pointing finger. The pointing finger. Cool. No, that one looks like I can't see. All the fingers look the same. Read between the lines. Read between the lines. I don't do that stuff. I have done it to a couple of people. I did it to allegedly, and then who is that other person? The female from UK, whatever her name is. I did it to her. None of you all don't know her. It's not any of your UK friends. Who's that UK woman? Begins with a P. Pointer Lover, not Pointer Lover. I love her. She's nice, but I can't think of the name. So allegedly, I did it to him, and anyway, whatever. So Sifa that's a crying. Oh, that's is that what that is? I can't see. And Sifa's crying off to the side with water coming out. And Nightbot, thank you, Nightbot. It appears that I made a mistake about the live time. That's for this right now. This is supposed, see, as you can tell, if I bring my cursor over, you can see my cursor over here, right? So my cursor is right next to the, what the hell is that? I can't read those, Sifa. Book dash hand dash. Book. Is that a book? I can't read any of that stuff. Sorry. Yes, it's a OMG emoji. Where? That's OMG. Come on. Is that officially OMG? I've been seeing that for 10 years and I never knew what it meant. That's really OMG? Golly, I am so behind. Plus, I'm blind, so I can't see anything. But nope, no cursor. Okay, wait. Let me go up here. So, okay, right here. I have a cursor right next to the StreamYard duck. And then I'm going to move it over to the title. I like to go over my title. So you're saying you do not see that cursor. I don't believe you. I think most people say, yeah, we can see it's read between the lines. Oh, read between. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna walk all the way across this title with my cursor. So it is hashtag Extreme E. That's the name of the series, Extreme E. The Twitter handle is at Extreme E Live. That doesn't really mean live, but that's part of their name. It was supposed to be 8 to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, qualifying round 1, live timing, and they're in Scotland. Does anybody know anything about Scotland? I do believe this race is in one city, and I do believe the one city has 2 names. It is called Dumfries and Galway. Dumfries and Galway. My OCD question is that one city that has 2 names and an and in between them? Or is that 2 cities and it's kind of one place? I don't know what it is. That's where the race is. So Scotland and plus, and then Invisible Disabilities, StreamYard, JoeHart, PwD's, all that. So you do not see that cursor. Okay, thank you. Nope, no cursor. So here are some, I think that's read between the lines, possibly, but you're welcome to everybody else's emojis. I can't read them. I can't understand them. I have zero tolerance for them. I like that there's one happy face. I like that there's one sad face. I like that there's one angry face. I don't like when there's 6 different degrees of sadness and 6 different degrees of anger. That is, I don't like the word stupid. I don't like, but I think that's the most ignoramus things in the world to have 6. And I know people want to say exactly how they feel, but it's not, I have no tolerance for their stuff. So sorry. I mean, y'all can do it, but I can't see it. That's the key. I'm like, what? Don't show it. So I've got to, sorry, I have to take care of this again. I'm a little behind on comments. Sorry about that. I really don't like hangnails, and it seems to be getting worse. That might have taken care of most of it. Okay. So nope, no cursor. All right. Bummer. Let's read between the lines. We can't see your cursor because you're not sharing the screen. What screen would I be sharing? Share screen. Extreme. What does Nightbots look like? Okay, testing 1, 2, 3. Here is okay, this is Nightbots. Okay. So this is for you, Daisy. So, okay, now that this is shared, can you see my cursor? I mean, I guess you can see the cursor on my Nightbots. My cursor is now over my face. My cursor is now on top of the live red, but it won't be a cursor. But below it is the live red. And then I'm on the, so are you saying when I go over here to the green duck, you can now see it because I shared it? Sorry, I like to pick people's brains. I apologize. That's enough of that stuff. And I asked 5 questions, and then people, sometimes you say yes. And I'm like, oh, golly, which one he answered? So, oh, my God, OMG is, and then OMG is, I don't know what that is. Is that a clown face? I don't know what that is. So, no cursor. Miss W, who's this? B, did you take care of hi, Miss W. I'm JoeHart. I'm all over the place tonight. I'm OCD. The formula, the Extreme E is not working. Hand pink waving, hand pink waving, hand pink waving, hand pink waving. B, have you already talked to her? She seems pretty harmless and nice. So, hey there. Hi, Daisy and Sifa came to check out. Hi, Miss W. Are you Sifa and Daisy's friends? Hand pink waving, hand pink waving. Now, does my computer, it's so old it doesn't, like, are those really emojis, but it didn't read the emojis, so it put the words? Anyway. True Crime Daisy, Miss W, hey there. Miss W, sup, girl? Be Survivor, hey, Miss W, everybody knows her. Hi, Miss W, I'm JoeHart. I'm the last one to know you, sorry. Hey, Daisy and Sifa, come to check it out. We're talking about all sorts of things, different platforms to stream to. Miss W says, hi, B Survivor. I always thought it was B Server too, but it's B Survivor. Sifa, thank you, Miss W. And True Crime Daisy says, Miss W, thanks for being here. Yes, thank you, Miss W, for being there. I was just startled by the pinky wave. Is that a pinky? I don't know what it said. But welcome to Joe's chat. Yes, and thank you. Welcome to all the people. B Survivor's cool. Sifa's cool. Daisy, I met through Sifa, and Daisy's cool. And yeah, fun. LOL. Well, welcome, Miss W. No, you don't need to share it. I was just saying that's why we can't see it. No, not if I need to share it. I'm just saying, can you now see it? Never mind. Don't worry about it. So I will stop that screen. Hey, like I said, I test things. Hey, Miss W, don't share an extreme screen. It's extreme E. It's not extreme. It's E. Extreme Electric is what it stands for. It's a racing series. Hey, Joe. Now we can see it. Thank you. That's weird. That's weird. No cursor. All right. Some can see it. Some can't. True Crime. We can see the cursor of whatever screen you're sharing. Okay, cool. Thanks. So as soon as I go off that, you can. Haha, you're funny, Joe. Thanks, Miss W. I thank you. Thank you. Sometimes I am. I was a little challenging earlier today with B Survivor. She helped me. We can vouch for Miss W. She's good people. B already knows that I can, change, whatever. So, B's always the one kind of smoothing me out, like, be nice and just say hello. And, so, yeah, I'm sorry, Miss W. I was, I just, just the pinky wave. I didn't know who and it was a bunch of pinky waves, like one or two, I think. Yeah, anyway, whatever. You can do whatever you want. If you know Sifa and Daisy, you can do whatever you want in here. Yes, I have. What was asked? Did I ask you something? Did someone else ask B something? I can't, I don't know if someone asked or if I asked you something. So, okay. Yes, I have. Yes, I'm Sifa and Daisy's friend. Well, cool, Miss W. How you doing? Do you always do the pinky wave? Do you always do? Is that how you enter a room? So I'm JoeHart. I'm a person with disabilities, primarily invisible disabilities. I'm an advocate. I kind of push for that, but I also do motorsports. I guess the reason I'm on YouTube Live and StreamYard is only because of Idaho 4. That's got me involved in all this stuff. I was never a crime sleuther until, Idaho 4 is the second case I've been involved with. The first one was the Boston Marathon bombing. I live in Vermont. I was pretty close to that. Life was very different back then. And that was an incredible, life was very different back then. Twitter did not shut down accounts. So all the evidence stayed there forever. FBI was kind of available. And I'm OCD and I'm good at research and stuff. And so I immediately hooked into the FBI and I just channeled information to them. And I don't know if you recall what it was, but it's two brothers, an older brother that was very anti-American and a younger brother that was better looking and more Americanized. And he loved his women, and I don't know if he really wanted to blow up America, but on Twitter, he had this tremendous community of women, especially at 2 and 3 in the morning. And so these women would say, "Oh, I'm sorry, we don't know him." And I'd go like, "You ought to read the Twitter. It says that you're hooking up at 3 in the morning. You ought to read the Twitter before you say you don't know this guy, because it tells us we know." So there became a bunch of people that had to go to court because they're, anyway, I'm not a tattletale. I'm just I'm a good researcher. So anyway, it was different. FBI, Twitter. Anyway, it's different now. She's great. We love her. Cool. I agree too. I assume she's part of his crew, even with the pinky wave. Okay. I'm different. We love great people. Thanks, Joe. The pinky hand was an emoji. So those really were emojis, and my computer couldn't read it because I don't know if you saw, like, on my screen that says pinky wave, but it's probably an emoji. Anyway, I guess anyway. Thank you, the pinky. Thank you, Joe, the pinky. Okay, cool. Yeah, man, you can, emojis, gotta go easy on them, Joe. Be survivor. I don't get it. Okay. I say I'll try, but it still startles me. It's like a pinky hand waving. The emojis for YouTube don't show on the StreamYard end. So you mean like that, where you're drinking a cup of tea or you're waving, or that yeah. So I get it. Gabby got a hold on me. Yes. A lot of people, Gabby Petito, but I forget her name. I wasn't. Yeah, there it is, Petito. I was aware of her, and that's where I was on the outskirts the entire time. I never got involved with the case, but that is where I became aware of Brian Enton, and that's where I fell in love with Brian Enton. And I love Brian Enton. I think he can do no wrong. And I went out to Idaho, and we're both in the courtroom at the same time, and I talked to him several times. I was a fanboy, so he probably was, and I'm kind of jacked up like I am now. So he was probably a little concerned. He was probably looking around to see where the cops were, just in case I became a stalker or something. But I just love him. He's a fan. I'm a fanboy. So anyway, I didn't really follow Petito, but Enton did great on that. Petito, yes, Gabby Petito. Sorry, I don't want to. Petito. So yeah. That reminds me, I still need to make a video on the other documents I have. Oh, really? Wow. Same for me, Miss W. Petito was your first. So Kylie's case was my first deep dive case. Yeah, I still don't. I really, with my OCD, I get so involved. And with the Idaho 4, I have already forgotten everything about Idaho 4, but I learned everything tremendously. I would print up the 198 pages, and then I'd read it, and Sifo was there, and he helped me find them, and he'd send me the link, and I'd print them up, and I'd highlight them and cut them up and do all sorts of stuff. So I still haven't gotten involved with Kylie. It's just I just get nervous. I'm like, there's there. And originally, the second case I wanted to do, which seems like forever ago, because I haven't visited, was Shanquilla in Mexico, where she went with her 6 friends, and they all killed her, or unalived her, says YouTube. Do you remember me earlier saying what I think about YouTube Live? Remember that? Do you think I'll be banned? True crime. Sifa with Looking Eyes. Looking Eyes. Yes, Daisy. I love Brian Enton. I do too. I was a fanboy. Anyway, I will hunt him down anywhere I'm at. He was polite. He was good. We had a good conversation, but I think after a while, he was like, I'm going to have to, report what just happened. Gabby, always love. Idaho 4 changed my life mentally and physically. Yeah, it changed me. And then going out to Idaho, that was so too much. Purple Hearts, Kylie Rodney. It sounds like a really intense case. I don't mean to be. It takes so much time out of me and so much energy out of me. And I think I wanted motorsports. I think I was like, when I got, I have no idea why I got a notification from Icked Mail. I have no idea. Somehow I got a notification for Icked Mail. I dropped in live. He did about an hour. It was about the press conference, the first press conference for Idaho 4. So he did about an hour before the press conference. He did the press conference, and he did about an hour after the press conference. As soon as he was done, and I hung up, and I said, that's what I got to do. I got to get on the YouTube live and do that. And that's what I was going to do. And it's kind of like when I became a father, all my previous priorities just disappeared. I was like, wow, what were my priorities? This daughter is the only priority I have. Same thing with Idaho 4. I was like, wow, motorsports is so shallow. It's so rich. It's so, it's ick. I was like, I can't. So anyway, I did Idaho 4. Then there was a pause until June 26th. And, I went out there, and that was especially hard on me, which I probably could have predicted, but I went anyway. And I probably had people like be saying, you might not want to go or whatever. And I don't think anybody warned me, but I probably knew it was going to be tough on me. So anyway, I think then when I came back, I was like, I need motorsports. I need something shallow. And so that's where I fell back into motorsports, which I've been doing for 12 years. The Idaho 4 was the blip. That was the blip, not the motorsports. I've been doing motorsports forever. But now, I have this weird thing about time. Like June 26th, back in January, June 20th. It's a weird, I don't know how to explain it in my life. But when they were first talking about June 26th, from the previous case, court date, in my mind, that is so far in the future that it will never happen. I know that's strange, but I think June 26th will never happen. So I don't have to decide if I'm going or not. Well, now we're, May, whatever it is, May 13th, 14th, 12th, whatever. And I'm like, wow, now we're getting close. Plus they added something and then canceled and then I think they added something May 25th and then canceled that. And it's May 22nd, which is really soon. So anyway, I'm like, am I ready to, and I was complaining about my streaming earlier. And so, Be Survivor was like, you really ought to, relax and take it easy and think about what you want to do and not impulsively make decisions, as I've been doing for 12 years with motorsports. And my whole life, I'm impulsive. I'm quirky. It's by quirks and idiosyncrasies. By the time I was 5, I had every characteristic that I needed to qualify for disabilities, which happened 12 years ago when I was 50. So it took them a long time, but I had that for 55 years. So anyway, it's true. Let's see here. Miss W, I got a Let It Be tattoo with a butterfly in honor of Gabby because I followed her story from the beginning. Now, the only Let It Be I know is Beatles song Let It Be and the album Let It Be. I think that's the name of their album. No, maybe not, just the song. And the Replacements from Minnesota, which is where I got sober and stuff. The Replacements have an album called Let It Be also. So that's the only thing I know. So did Gabby, is the Let It Be referring to Beatles and Gabby liked the Beatles? Or is that a phrase for her? Like the butterfly and does the Let It Be refer to Beatles or just to Gabby? Sorry. Miss W, I got a Let It Be tattoo. Oh my goodness. I don't have any tattoos and I'm a wimp with pain and stuff. But cool, I'm glad you did. With a butterfly in honor of Gabby, because I followed her story from the beginning. That is amazing. And then Miss W's got a bunch of Justice for Kylie Rodney, purple hearts, and 1 black heart. Now, I am on a old laptop, so my colors sometimes are different than yours. I think Sifa has told me that I think Sifa has tested that the purples are the purple I see is really purple. I don't know what the black is. The 5th one over is black in this screen. And a bunch of, are those lightning bolts? Justice for Kylie Rodney. That is cool. Joe, I'm the documents guy at True Crime. Do you remember when I was printing up that 198 pages, and then there was another one? No, I think there's one that was 149 pages, and then another one that was 198 pages. And I was saying, I swear that's only 49 more new pages. The 149 is the previous. And I forget what I ultimately did, but I probably printed up both. Can you believe it? On the road, I printed 198 pages. And that's, 10 cents a page. And anyway, I don't know if y'all know my OCD. All my paper is, every single piece of paper I print up ends up like that. I cut off the whites. Every single one of them. That's what I do to all my paper. I'm OCD. So, yeah, that was very time consuming with all those Idaho 4 court cases. I'm different. No, I don't know. I don't know if I'm different. Kylie's case would stress you out. I'm sure. I think she sounds young. And Shanquella. I loved Shanquella. I didn't know Shanquella, but those 6, that's, and I don't know anything. I was gone from that case for about 2 or 3 months, and I dropped in, and it was there's a lot of people going, and I said, I'm sorry that I'm out of the loop, but can you just answer one question? Is anybody in custody? And they went, no one's in custody. And I'm like, that I cannot believe that Mexico and U.S. can't get along enough, not greatly, but enough to get someone in custody. I don't know what's happened now, but yeah, that's horrible. Yes, Brian Ented handled it. The Petito thing, yeah, he hung out outside the house and stuff. Trust me, Kylie Rodney's case is very heavy, and we've been deep diving in for almost a year now. I hope she gets the justice she deserves, because it was not an accident, in my opinion. Oh, that's horrible. Golly. Miss W. Daisy, oh my God, I was thinking of getting Let It Be for Gabby and my grandpa. So is it Beatles? Did you already answer that question? What am I at? 10:38. I'm 6 minutes behind on comments. I'm sorry, I'm a little behind. True Crime, and I'm skipping the Nightbots. I cover the Nightbots because B Survivor is my cheerleader for Nightbots. I love you, B Survivor. True Crime, Miss W, yes. And B Survivor, yes, it was really tough on you. Yeah, Idaho. Thank you for saying that every time I say that. I say it often. So, Miss W, awesome, Daisy. Hi, chat, Miss W. Hi, chat. What chat are you saying hi to? Me? Hi, chat. It's all a kerfluffle now. Yes, you were talking about it. I will subscribe to you, Joe. Thank you so much. I have a primary account. I don't know if YouTube came up. I don't know what this YouTube says. I think it's both my accounts, but I have. I'm going to try it just for the heck of it. It's Did that work? I don't know. So there's the primary JoeHart, PwD's 8641, and then there's Francis assistant. I'm his assistant. Francis. Oh, he's gone. My kitty's on the floor. Can you see him on the floor over there now? Anyway, he's Francis. He's my backup account. Okay. Thank you, Miss. And then awesome, Miss W. Yes, thank you very much. And those are thumbs up. Are those thumbs up? Thank you so much. And Miss W, 1041. I'm 4 minutes behind. I'm getting closer. Yes, Beatles. Oh, so she, the Beatles song Let It Be was Gabby's favorite. Oh, that is so sweet. And you got, I love the Beatles. And boy, I'm blanking out. I guess Let It Be is an album. And I don't want to talk about Beatles too much, but I love the Beatles. I think there's like 4 or 5 albums that are great. And, I don't like the early stuff. Sorry, that's my opinion. But Let It Be was actually the last album released, but it was the second to last album recorded. And it was ragged on by the reviews. And I'm like, I love Let It Be. And it's probably because they were not getting along with each other that they put out this dynamic. But I love it, Let It Be. That's probably my favorite, but maybe Sgt. Pepper's, and then White Album is probably my third favorite. But Beatles, love them. Blue and purple work. Oh, is that a blue instead of black? American Sign Language. Yes, I was sending all them documents to me. To me, right? Yeah, to me. Yeah. Joe, you're great. You got me giggling. Thanks. I'm OCD. Yeah. Oh, all the time, Miss W. You can, yeah, boy. Joe's got a great personality. When I'm up, when I'm not up, it's not so great. So yes, he does. So thank you. YouTube. Ha. Hi to everyone in Joe's chat. And, when I first started, I'm on a laptop right now. This is my laptop, and I'm streaming on StreamYards. So I'm streaming to 8 platforms. And what are those? Shout out? What is that? Shit. Obviously, I didn't get the YouTube correct. Why didn't the YouTube work? But let's see. Platforms, is it? Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Do. Yeah. LSD. Platform. Mud 1M. Alaska Dream. Oh, poop. I asked Neil to send me a stream for a race tonight in Alaska, and he just sent it to me. Yeah, I'm a recovering addict and alcoholic, and alcohol is my 4th favorite drug. So yeah, LSD was a good thing. No, that's B. Do you know what this damn thing is called? Anyway, sorry for the late reply. Been away from the computer. No problem, Neil. Do you hear me here, Neil? Neil? No, he probably doesn't hear me here. But thank you, Neil. Thank you very much. So anyway, I'm streaming to StreamYards. And StreamYards, with the plan I've got, at least temporarily, but it's now been temporarily for 5 months or 6 months, I can send it to up to 8 platforms, which I do 8 all the time. So I send it to Facebook profile, Facebook page. I have both. I don't quite understand the difference. I'm trying to learn. LinkedIn profile, YouTube 1 and 2, YouTube JoeHart PwD's 8641, and YouTube Francis Assistant, and then NG1KC or something. I don't know what it is. And then Twitch, and then 2 Twitters. I want to get Twitter 1 working, but it is not working. But anyway, so yeah, I have a backup if you want to follow that too. And it's fine if you don't, but so Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Do. I don't even know how the phrase works. I can usually sing. Kursuma. Hi, Sifa. Hey, Kursuma. How you doing? I'm JoeHart, person with disabilities. Sounds like you know Sifa. There is my YouTube. So yeah, Miss W, don't feel obligated to follow my backup channel, but you mentioned anyway, that's it. Thank you, Sifa. Thank you for posting it. Francis Assistant -NK1GC. I never say letters. I don't say N like Nancy, K like Kevin. I just say Nancy, Kevin. So anyway, it's youtube.com/@Francis Assistant -Nancy, Kevin, 1 George Charlie. That's what I do. I don't say G like George. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, platforms was wrong. I guess it's I think it's plural. So, hey, Kursumi. Hey, Kursumi. Just subscribe. Well, thank you, Kursumi. JoeHart here. Hey, Kerr. Damn, Sifa, you just got a whole crew. Sifa, thank you for the purple and Be Survivor. Hey, Kursuma. I hope I'm saying that right. Kursuma. I think Kursuma. That's what I would think. I hope I'm saying it right. I like to say people's names correctly, and then I forget. Miss W. Hey, Kerr. Maybe that's what I should do. Sifa. Hey, Neil. Yeah, I don't think he's in chat. Yeah, I was Discord sometimes. Anyway, I for Signo, which I can't mention the word Signo anymore, but when I would get posts from Signo, I would speak them out loud. And again, Lyndon, not Baines, had to ream me a new asshole by saying, "Would you shut the F up? Don't say what I send you." So anyway, I do that with Neil. So I have to learn to not speak things out. So yeah, Neil, that was Discord. So sorry, Neil is not here. Or I mean, sometimes I have a silent Twitch most streams, and Neil always talks when he's here, but I think he may be the silent Twitch. I'm not sure. But every stream, that's new. Twitch used to be 0 all the time and then get 3 or 4 come in and then leave. So Facebook page is usually more for businesses or formal related. Yes, can you believe that? I rock. It's mostly about the cause for invisible disabilities. Hi, Be Survivor. Yeah, Kerr, do you know Be Survivor? She's great. She's one of my mods. Sif is one of my mods. I think, Daisy, you're a mod, right? I gave you a mod, didn't I? But anyway, I was just going to say, going with what Joe said. Oh, about Neil. Hey, Neil. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's what you mean. But yeah, that's fine. Facebook. I was just going with what Joe said. Yes, I called out. One of the reasons I call things out is because they won't stay on my screen permanently. It takes me longer to figure out what it is, figure out who it's from, and then figure out what it says. So I just impulsively say because it's going to disappear quick. So that's what I did. That was Discord. So sorry about that. So Drew Crime Daisy, Kursuma, hey there. And Kusuma, hey, Miss Daisy. And Sifa, yes, we know Kursuma. She's great. And of course, I always guess genders. I think Neil's on a different platform right now. He probably is, but he just sent me the I'm the youngest of 9. One of my brothers lives in Alaska. He and I'm estranged from everybody in my family, but I have talked to him about I would go to Alaska for a race. So let me go to Discord and let me just find that. Let's see, today, 10:48. So that's it. I think it started at 10. And I'm sure y'all can hear that, right? I don't want you to be hearing that. Muted. I think it's live. I think it's Alaska, and it's super bright. I know sometimes there's sun. Some parts of Alaska has sun 24 hours, and then it has darkness for 24 hours. I don't think that's true here. It's anyway. I would love to go visit my brother. So anyway, thank you, Neil. I should probably, I will. I'm going to say he's not here. Sorry about that. Or I never know if he's here, but I'm not talking to him here. So I do apologize for the confusion. So let me hold on one second. Oh, okay. Let's see here. So what do I want? Thanks, Neil. Jesus fucking Christ. Always love great people. So let's see here. Thanks. Alaska. That would be interesting. I have visited my brother, but no NASCAR. I've never done NASCAR up there. So AFT. Oh yeah, that's Lochner. I don't. Okay. Always love great people. Perfect. Oh, the way I said it, Kursuma. I'm disabled. I generally, I'm sure B Survivor will tell me I'm not super nice when I say these things, but I try to be as nice as I can. But I'm not very nice person. But I'm disabled and my synapses don't connect. So I could say, hey, everybody, who's your favorite Beatle? And you could say Ringo Starr within 20 seconds. And I can read Ringo Starr and I could go, why are you writing Ringo Starr to me? What? Well, I don't get why are you writing Ringo Starr? 20 seconds. So I sometimes ask as a favor if people can put context to their comments. So now at first when I was doing this, I was like 40 minutes behind on my comments, so I really needed context. But just to, anyway, I think Kursuma, you're saying perfect on the way I said your name, but I don't know. That's what I'm guessing on the context. Yes, you're saying Kursuma perfectly. Wow, that's cool. And Kursuma, I know you're new. But with my disabilities, my quirks and idiosyncrasies, I usually ask a million questions. And by the way, this is the open internet. Do not get any information out that you don't want to get out. But I'm always intrigued by people's names. And so if you don't mind, I hope I use the proper word, but what's Kursuma's history or nationality or, what I wish I knew the proper word to say, but I like interesting names. I have never heard of Kursuma. So is it Turkish or, I don't know what it would be. So, and that's it. Did that make sense what my question was? Sometimes I don't get it out because I don't know how to say it. I'm going to eat my dinner. I'll be right back. BRB. Well, take your time. Okay. Is it really 10? It's 10:56 for me. Is it 10:56 for you? Do you really? Oh, yeah, you woke up at 4, so I guess dinner could be at 11 p.m. So, yeah, Neil's great, says B Survivor. Yeah, Neil's pretty cool. He's different. I might go visit him in a couple of months. July 19th. Shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, let me look that up. Oh, that's July. Damn, I was going to visit him in July in Minnesota, and the gas out to Idaho is outrageously expensive. And I was like, oh, wow, that's the week before, thinking it was June 17th through 21st. And then Idaho was June 26th. Anyway, it's the wrong month. So I don't know how I can pay for 2 trips out there. So I'm going to eat my dinner. Enjoy your dinner. Okay. Okay, Daisy. And then Daisy, what are you feeding me for dinner? Amen. Mozzarella sticks with marinara, more like a snack. Yummy. Sifa, you have some good dinner. Bring me some of what you had. Sifa, I bet you're a good cook, are you? Is someone in your household a good cook? I bet you're a good cook. Oh my God, that makes me miss the cheese sticks I used to get every day. No. I know I asked you something. No, you're not a good cook? No, it couldn't have been that. 10:59. 1 minute ago. No. Oh, about feeding her. You're not going to, let me see. Sifa, you have some good dinner. Bring me some of what you had. And I think that's what the no is. No, meanie Sifa. Oh my God, I'm 3 minutes in the future. 10:59. You're always in the future. Tomorrow's race is going to have 3 races going on. So it's 10:59 here. It's 11 o'clock here. 10:59. It's 11 o'clock here. I'm not the mean one. That's my husband. You're the nice one. Sure. BS, Sif. Man, Sif, you get a bunch of people. Hey, Jadriz, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is he approved? He or she approved? Hey, Jay Drezjev. Sorry, I like to try to say people's name. Jay Drezjev. D. BS, Sif. And Sif has the eyes. Speak of the devil. Is that your hubby? I just can someone help me out with how to say that? I don't want to butcher Sifa's hubby's name. Jadrezjev, your macaroni salad looks amazing. Hello, Jay. I'll just call you JD until I get it otherwise. Neil, what's up? I've got your, whatever. I don't want to mention it. Anyway, thanks for the link. But I guess I did mention it earlier. Sorry about that. I was talking about how my brother lives in Alaska and I'm estranged, but I talked about going to a race in Alaska at Alaska Raceway Park, which is vaguely close to him. Like in Alaska, I don't know if people know, but the land area space of Alaska is almost 1/2 of the United States. It's not really, but it's when you think of that and you look on a map, you go, OMG, that's enormous. It is really, when it's all spread out, the northwest to northeast and southwest to southeast, it's not really, it's like 1/3 of the country, but it's enormous. It's enormous. So being vaguely close to my brother, it's vaguely close. So yeah, we were talking about that. Sorry, I'm behind. I'm 2 minutes behind. Daisy, did you eat? You're already back. JD, your mac salad looks amazing. Sorry, I'll just B Survivor. Hello, J Doctor. And then J Doctor says, thank you. Sorry, I'm going to butcher it until I get corrected. Neil, good evening all. Hello, Neil. Thank you for that. Thanks for your help. Sifa, hey, Neil. B Survivor, hey, Neil. Neil, I think I've told you this before, but sometimes I impulsively, say things. So sometimes I get things from Discord and I'll just say it. So hypothetically, if I say it, people go, oh, hi, Neil. So I apologize. Please let me know if you don't want me to impulsively just shout out. I mean, I'm not going to say, I don't know what I said. If I don't know what I said, but I read it as quickly as Yenjay. Yenjay is how you say that, whatever those letters are. Yenjay. Thank you, Sifa. Yenjay. Am I saying that correctly? Yenjay is how you say that. Yenjay. And that's your hubby. Hello, Yenjay. I love Sifa. I'm sure you love Sifa too. Yeah, good question, Neil. I'm not going to go, of course, but B Survivor, how you doing tonight, Neil? And Neil, I don't know, Neil. I don't know. I have no money. To drive to Alaska would be extremely cost inefficient or it's not possible. It's cost prohibitive. Idaho, driving to there was, that was $800 worth of gas. Idaho would be, $1,700 worth of gas, or way more than that. It's a ton. So I would never drive, but I don't have much money to fly and stuff. Oddly enough, most of my siblings are doing fairly well, relatively, but this brother is not notorious for helping me out. I have other siblings that kind of help me out. So if I went to go visit him in Alaska, anyway, I don't think I'll do it. So if you went to Alaska, would you drive or would fly? I have no idea. Neo to B Survivor, doing great. How's your night? True crime, Neil. Hey, how are you, Neil? B Survivor, going great. Thanks for asking. Yeah, B's doing great. He wishes he was a doctor. It says JDR. Is that the true spelling? Not that I want to get hung up on his name, but and again, this is the open internet. Don't divulge more information than you wanted. I would be interested. You don't have to answer the question, but I would be interested to know, like maybe through Discord or something, that if that's a complete spelling of the person's name. and it's pronounced that way. That's amazing in my book, but that's the way other languages work. I know I'm singular, I speak English only, and we think the world revolves. Anyway, it has DR in it. Why not? Why can't you say doctor? So glad to hear you're doing great. Sifa, he's your doctor. There you go. Sifa's giving the eyes. I don't know those eyes. I don't get it. True Crime and Faith, doing great. Hope you're having a good night. Yeah, I can cook. Yeah, I can cook those, Sif. I bet you can. Yeah, you're saying Yenje. Yes, you're saying it right. Cool. Thank you, Sifa. Yenje. I like the name. Sorry, I'm going to now say it correctly multiple times before I'm... Okay, Joe, stop it. True Crime and Faith. Yes, you cook some amazing food. Now, Daisy, do you... And again, don't divulge any more information than you want to divulge, but do you physically know that? Have you actually eaten his food? And again, don't say, yes, I live 2 blocks away from him. I'm in the red house with red bricks building. And, don't. Sifa's a little shit, but you love him. I've heard that, people are a little rough about him. If this was my stream, I'd time you. Sifa, just give me the word if you need anything. You're a mod. You can do it. Thank you. You guys are funny. Yenje. I by the way, 10 minutes from now, I'll forget how to pronounce his name because it's not in the name. I like to stare at your handle and say, okay, how to I don't know if y'all noticed True Crime and Faith. I don't know if you noticed that it took me about 20 times of being around you before I started calling you Daisy, because I don't remember names. So I have to stare at the handle, and it says True Crime. So I'm going to call you True Crime. So anyway, Yenje, I will forget unless I say it every 10 seconds. So Yenje says, thank you to someone, probably not me. And B Survivor says, you guys are funny. Okay, here it is. That's why I was looking for this. But so shout out to, I don't know why I wanted to give this. Okay. Anyway, they added TikTok. I'm pretty excited. You guys are funny. I'll type it to you in Discord. I just get hung up on spelling. I mean, Yenje. I mean, come on. I love the name Yenje. You're probably, anyway. I don't know what you think of you, but I keep talking. I timed him out last night. Is he standing right next to you so he can talk to you anyway, even if when he's black? Timed out. B Survivors. Sifa laughing. No, I only know because Sifa sends me pictures of the food he cooks for him. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, I didn't know if you physically tasted it. I guess people either love me or hate me. Oh, Sifa. Those are uninformed people. Everybody loves you except idiots. So yeah, don't worry about those idiots. You're fine to call me Daisy, everyone. No, thank you very much. What I mean is I won't remember it. Daisy is nowhere in your handle, so I will never remember that your name is Daisy. That's what I mean. So I look at the handle and I'm like, okay, I'm only going to remember to call her True Crime and Faith because that's what it says. And I don't know if that makes sense. That's why I called B Survivor B Server. I thought it was B Server, and Sifa. I have to stare at the handle. I don't remember names. So anyway, I'm just it's just that's the way it is. So it took me a while to go. Okay, I mean, probably the first 10 or 15 times that I said Daisy, I was like, I'm 30% chance I'm wrong on the name. I don't remember the name correctly. I don't think it's Daisy. I think I'm wrong. So that's what I'm talking about. So anyway, just a little more. Where's Miss W? I enjoyed her. Where'd you go, Miss W? Oh. Okay, so Sifa says he talked to me before when I've been on call. Luckily, with only about 3 other people. I sent you my husband's name on Discord, Joe. Cool. And it's pronounced Yenjay. Thank you. Rock star. So, anyway, Miss W was very nice, and I enjoyed her, and I enjoyed everybody, of course. Exactly. Of course. So, anyway, it's 11:11. That's one of my more favorite times in the world. So let's see. What do we got? So I was having trouble earlier, and B Survivor talked me off the ledge. And I was talking about this stream, and I said, I might just cancel it. And then that's when we started talking to Daisy and others about how to cancel. And OMG, I guess streams can start if you don't cancel them correctly. That is so freaky. I mean, I guess that sounds like it probably happened to me then. So I'm sure it has to time itself out and just die or something. But anyway, and that was the same way for tomorrow. I have one stream scheduled for tomorrow at 2:20 Eastern Standard Time. And I was gonna make myself, I'm an addict. This is like saying, Joe, you can't do crack cocaine for 4 days. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Addicts don't stop doing stuff. But I think I'm going to try to make myself do nothing with YouTube Live, especially. That's who I hate the most, as y'all can tell, because I say it all the time. Of doing nothing for 96 hours. Again, that's impossible. That's 4 days, 96 hours. That's impossible. I could never do it. 72 hours, just about as impossible, but I'm not going to try. So anyway, but with B, I was saying, I might cancel tonight. I might cancel tomorrow. But I don't think I'm going to schedule. I don't think I'm going to schedule after till tomorrow. And I didn't, I got excited about tomorrow. I'm like, oh shit, there's 3 races going on at the same time, which, by the way, I mean, I've gotten feedback about that, motorsports may not be the most exciting topic and stuff. But again, I'm not asking for, I want everything. I want the world. I want everything. I want the world. But I'm talking about little growth. I'm not talking about virals. It just seems like my subscriptions would just slightly increase a little bit at a time, and it hasn't. It's been zero growth, not almost no growth. It's been zero growth. So it's like, and it could be my topic, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, there's, you just do what feels right. Well, thank you very much. So tomorrow, anyway, I'm excited because there's 3, and I do watch-alongs. Of course, I can't show broadcast, so I can't show the race, but I'm going to have the 3 races going on at once. And I usually have earbuds because I need to listen to them, but you all can't hear the audio because then I get a strike if people hear audio. Deary, YouTube big brother. So I have 3 of those earbuds, and I can't handle audio, as you have heard me say. So anyway, I'm excited to do 3 tomorrow. It will probably overwhelm me. It will probably jack me up a lot, but I'm going to do it. I'm excited to do it. But I don't think I'm going to schedule for, if I can make that 96 days, 96 hours or 72 hours or longer. I mean, this has been 5 months. This has been 6 months. And like I said, I'm on 8 platforms. So everybody's doing something different. Facebook, and I have 2 on Facebooks. So Facebook profile is doing one thing and Facebook page is doing a different. Sometimes one's much higher. Sometimes the other's much higher. LinkedIn does its own thing. So everything's doing its own thing. It's not like, wow, I had a viral video last week on all of them. That's not true. Some they skyrocket and some they don't do anything. But for the most part, YouTube Live does nothing. And I don't mean almost nothing. I mean nothing. So And I don't stream on StreamYard for YouTube. I don't pay $49 a month for a StreamYard for YouTube. I'm doing it for those other platforms, but it wears on me. You know, B and I, you know, I had an intimate stream and I was calling people out in a good way. I was like, what about them? They do this and they do that. And, you know, not in a good way, but it was respectful. I wasn't ragging about anybody. I was like, their numbers grow. Why can't, and I'm talking not viral, any change at all. So, anyway, I know on Twitter in the past, I've been, you know, when Twitter started, they only had blocking. So when you follow someone, if they don't like you, they can block you. But when they block you, you know it. Now, after many years, which probably started 7 years ago or 8 years ago or 10 years ago, they finally figured out that they ought to just mute you. So they can follow you and then they can mute you so they don't get all your notifications, but you don't know you've been muted. So I'm guessing that YouTube does something like that. And I think that's probably has happened to be me. It was a very logical chat. You mean the one I was ranting and raving? Thanks, B. I hope I didn't run everybody away. So let me look over at the Alaska landscape. It is sunnier than heck. I've seen racing on videos there, and it's just wild. I'm used to NASCAR events where there's everything is built up, and this is a barren, the inside of the track. And I don't know how long it is. It's probably a third of a mile or a fourth of a mile. It's pretty small. But the inside of the track has, I think, absolutely nothing in it, but it might have one or two cars. But, oh, okay, there's something there like, I don't know what that is. Let me see as it goes by. Yeah, emergent. Yeah, like 3 pickup trucks and a porta potty, which is just emergency people when they wreck and stuff. So, I mean, this is wilderness. This is Alaska. Those are small cars. I don't know those cars. Anyway, I can't share that. I don't think about the numbers and things. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. But anyway, I don't know if I'm anywhere near saying goodbye. My numbers have gone down to 4, so I think people have excused themselves, which is fine. I appreciate all the time that you give me, whatever amount of time that you do give me. But I don't know if I'm anywhere near saying goodbye, but I just wanted to thank everybody for being here. I really appreciate, you know, Sifa's army, or I don't know how to describe them. So there's 3 in YouTube and 1 in Twitch. And Neil's probably, I bet he's still the Twitch, but anyway. So anyway, my kitty's getting a little anxious. Sounds like he wants, you know, some love or food or something like that. And I found my string. So I can do that. Miss W promised my boy we would make banana bread. Nice meeting you. Well, good. It's good to have you back. I was saying earlier that I missed you. So thank you, Miss W. Promised my boy we would make banana bread. Nice meeting you, Joe. Hand pinky waving. And those are all really emojis. Man, Mike. I guess Neil said, or, you know, Sifa said StreamYard doesn't translate that stuff. Sorry that I don't see all your emojis, but thank you. And thanks for coming, and thanks for following me or subscribing to me. And enjoy that banana bread. I love banana bread. And say hi to your boy. So thank you. So Sifa says, I got to head out. Love you, Joe. Bye, everyone. Bye, and say bye to hi and bye to Yenjay. Yenjay, Senjay, Yenjay. See, I forget if I don't say it a bunch of times. So, but yeah, thank you, Sifa. Thanks for bringing your army and stuff. Enjoy that banana bread. Have a good night. Yeah, man, no kidding. Bye, Sifa. And then, sorry, Neil, I wanted to get the Sifas because that was timely. So, Neil, I'm here watching the late model A main starting now. 60 laps. Hudson O'Neill on the pole. Now that's Farmer City, is it? Farmer City, Illinois, which is, as y'all know, I went to AA meetings there, but never once knew there was a track. Never once. It never crossed my mind that they had a track there. So cool, man. So Sifa does the red heart. And Neil says, Sifa, have a good night, Sifa. And Nifa, Fairbury. Oh, okay. Farmer City was last night. So, okay, cool. Thanks. Okay. So, I think I might, I mean, it's 11:22. I don't know how many races the Alaska Raceway Park has. But I think it started at 10. So I think it's an hour and 22 minutes into it. Let me see here. When did it start? It started at 10. So I think I might want to try to, obviously I can't show it. And you can't hear the audio. So I think I'm going to head out, feed the cat, turn on the audio and the video for Alaska and try to watch it. You can't see much, but there's not much to see. So I don't see garages where there's 2 or 3 or 4 different kind of cars and you go, oh, there's going to be other races. I kind of just see the one kind of car. So I'm thinking it's a pretty quick night, but I don't know. I don't know anything about it. So I'll figure it out. So, hey, Joe. Farmer said he rained out last night, and they are running the rest of the show Monday at 6:15 Central Standard Time. I can't do anything for 72 to 96 hours. I'm disappointed. I'm burnt out. And I don't think the True Crime Daisy. Have a good night, Joe. I'm going to go for now. It's been great. Good talking to you. Good night, chat. Thank you very much. It's great seeing you, Daisy. True Crime and Faith. Thank you so much. So Be Survivor. All right, Joe, I'll head out too. It was an awesome stream tonight. So yeah, Neil, I'm just comfortable with asphalt. I'm not comfortable with dirt. And dirt requires so much more work for me and there's nothing to find. I can't find. I always start with the series. What series is this event? And that's the website I go to. That's where you get entry lists. That's where you get schedules. That's where you get everything. And it seems like these they're like, Apocalypse Now. I don't know if you've ever seen Apocalypse Now, but when they're trying to find the commanding officer and they're saying, do you know who the commanding officer is? And you get like 5 different responses. One says, aren't you it? And one's like, it's me. And the other doesn't say a word and just shoots people. And, it seems like there's no one in charge at these dirt tracks. There's no entry list. There's no, I'm like, where's the schedule? Where's the entry list? And I'm sure it's there. I just haven't found it real easily. So anyway, that's, I plan. And like I said, I'm an addict that's doing crack cocaine. So for me to say, don't do it for 4 days, that's not going to happen. So for me to say, don't live stream for 4 days, I don't believe it's going to happen, but I think I want to have that happen. I hope it happens. I need a break. It's not cool. It's not okay. It's not okay. the damn thing needs to grow or not grow, and it needs consistency, or whatever the thing is. So I hope you can relax and just enjoy whatever you end up watching. Oh yeah, also I'm thinking of a movie. What is this? 11:26. I could probably catch a midnight movie, but yeah, I think Alaska might be, So good night, Daisy. I mean, I think you're right. So Bee Survivor, take care. Good night, Bee Survivor. Neil, you have a good night. I'll see you next time. Yes, thank you for both y'all. So, okay, so I'm going to head out. Thank you, everybody. It was a pretty cool stream, different than I expected. I mean, I had, what are we at? 3 hours and 47 minutes. 2 hours of it was by myself. And I was off screen when B showed up. But I do believe. I think she was talking to me and I'm like, oh, B, I'm sorry, I was off screen. But I needed those 2 hours. I was playing some rain. Oh, yeah, I had the rain going when you came. That's what I should do, is turn on the rain. But anyway, it ended up being successful, and whatever defines success. Good night, Joe. You know me, my goodbyes go forever and ever and ever. Okay, Neil, take care. B, take care. Sifa and his crew, sorry I've missed you all probably. Sifa and Yenjay and Daisy and Miss W and Kerr. Thanks as always, Joe. Well, thank you. Thanks for being here. So, all right. 2:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The stream starts tomorrow. 3 events at 3 o'clock. NASCAR's really at 3:13 is green flag. But the MotoGP starts at 3, I do believe, or, minutes after that. And then the IMSA starts at 3, if not a couple minutes after that. So there will be 3 events going. MotoGP is recorded. So 2 are live. MotoGP is recorded. With my Twitter, I will probably already know the results, but I don't want the spoiler. I don't want to know who wins, but I get a lot of Twitter notifications. So anyway, 2:20 tomorrow, 3 races. Probably going to go till 6:30. And I think there's other things after that. I think there's still the, Extreme E or something's going on tomorrow night. I don't know what it is. So anyway, thank you. I'll talk to y'all later. I did no editing. Oh, no, wait. I'm not sure if this is true, B and Neil, and, B, she's the one I talked to about Nightbot. But I do believe I did not do any editing on Nightbot tonight. That's probably a good thing. I'm pretty proud of myself of not focusing on Nightbot for the entire 2 hours. That might not have been true. I might have done a couple before you came in and stuff, but I don't think I did. I think I focused on Extreme E and the teams and found out on Twitter if they did anything tonight and that kind of stuff. So, all right, y'all take care. I'm going to go play. I'm going to listen to Alaska and play string with my little baby Francis. Hopefully he wants to play with me. I don't think you did. Yeah, I mean, come on. I'm pretty proud of myself. And there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's fine to work on Nightbot. But yeah, I mean, wow, it's a long time to do. And there were so many comments, thankfully, that I didn't even highlight barely any of the Nightbots. I just flew right by them, which is fine. I don't mind that I get, 400 of them an hour. But Francis, yeah, he'll want to play. And I have a soft string. Boy, that thing I had earlier was a tough rope. I don't know what it's made of. Canvas, or it was not a pleasant. I hope he doesn't have sensory perception disorder like his owner does, because that was not a sensory that you would want to deal with as a cat. But this will be. It's nice and soft, and he can play with it. It's probably not long enough. I'll probably have to get within inches of him and swirl it around him. But I'll try. Listen to Alaska and our rain and play with him. Okay. Y'all take care. Thank you so much. 2, is it still Twitch? Twitch is loyal, and 1 to YouTube. All right, y'all. I'm going to hit end broadcast in 3, 2, 1. Bam. Now I have to hit it again, but when I hit it the next time, it does actually end it. It doesn't look like it on my end, but it does actually end it. So I'm going to count 3, 2, 1, and then also say goodbye before I hit. But sometimes I get excited and I hit end broadcast. But anyway, so I'm going to hit it in 3, 2, 1, and then after goodbye. So I'm going to hit end broadcast in 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.